Yeah, hello. How are you? It's so good to have you here. I'm a big fan of time. By 8 p.m. we are kick starting, so I had to come live earlier than 8. Thank you for joining me. I want to know the first person to join me. Please, can you drop a comment in the chat? Tell me your name and where you're watching me from. Let me know you. I want to know the first. Okay, now you are three, but the very first person I saw, you needed to have dropped a comment. So quickly drop the comment if you. Okay, let's have a comment. All of you who are here, drop a comment. Titi Layo. All right, thank you, Titi Layo. Were you the first to come here? I am Godwin from Lagos. Damaris. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for joining me tonight. So it's 8 p.m. and we kickstart. Wait, first of all, first of all, first of all, why are you guys here alone? How many people did you invite to this live stream? By the end of this live stream, I'm very certain that you'll be regretting not inviting them. So that you do not regret, quickly copy the link to this live stream and invite as many people as you know. In fact, drag them here. They're going to thank you for it. You have to drag them here, and I mean it literally. Drag them here. Okay, so let's start. Hello, everyone. It's so good to have you here. My name is Yetunde Laura, and most people call me Coach Laura. Tonight, I want to show you something, and I titled it "How to Transform Your Body in 30 Days or Even Less." Now, the interesting part is you don't have to stress or even starve. Now, this works for you. I mean, this will work for you even if you already gave up on weight loss, like you've tried everything and nothing has worked. Just sit tight, tighten your seatbelt because this is definitely going to work for you. Um, but then I want to know those who can see me and can hear me. So if you can see and hear me, let's do a quick roll call. Some people are already dropping their names and where they're joining from in the comments. I see that. If you're in Nigeria, drop me the state you're joining from or the location you're joining me from. And if you're from out of Nigeria, tell us the country you're joining us from. Tell us the country you're joining us from. I see Titi Layo. I see Nadi. Godwin from Lagos. I see Damaris. Titi Layo. Okay, you were the first to join the live stream. Interesting. Do you have my WhatsApp contact? If I just want to reach out, let me give you one small something for being the first to join me tonight. Yeah, Grace from Delta. I see Jane from Owerri. I see um, Idris from Libis Tripoli. I see Folashade from Lagos. Awesome. 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 Yeah, let's quickly move because we've got a lot to learn tonight. Trust me. I hope you are here with your pen and paper. You're about to take down some important notes that is capable of transforming your life tonight. So please do not just be here casually. Don't just be here and then just play something and go and sit down somewhere. Something is about to shift for you tonight. So make sure that you are intentional about tonight. If you know anybody who is supposed to be here, quickly go and drag them here because they need to be here. I see Amada from Ibadan. Thank you for joining. Damaris from Ogbomoso. Wow, interesting. Thank you for joining. Phenomena from Benin. Thank you for joining. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to show you tonight, like I've been telling you, will literally blow your mind. For some of you here, it's going to change your lives. Now, I am not just blabbing, I'm talking from experience because this has changed the lives of thousands of people already. Let me show you some of them. This is Joycelyn from Ghana. Joycelyn was weighing 95.85 kilograms when she joined the program, and then as at the time the program ended, she was weighing 77 kilograms. And from 42 inches, she had moved to 32 inches. Do you know what it means to lose 10 inches of waistline? It's not play, right? And then from dress size 16, she moved down to dress size 12. And the person in the middle here is Ella. And then we have Pastor Akionla, who says, I feel more love and confidence about my body. I can't remember the last time I could wear a sleeveless top. And then she snapped herself in a sleeveless top, rocking a sleeveless top without any fear of sagging skin, right? She snapped herself and she sent it to us. So this definitely has changed the lives of many people and it's going to change yours. So it is my guarantee to you tonight that it's going to change your life too. What are you going to discover in this webinar? This webinar is going to show you a couple of things. Number one, why you feel stuck in your current body despite your previous attempt. I'm going to also show you the mistakes you're making that makes weight loss difficult for you no matter what you do. You'll also be discovering the mistakes you're making that makes it difficult to keep your weight off, even when you eventually manage to lose it. I'm going to show you how to look fit and fine anytime you want it without going to the gym if you don't want to and without giving up on your favorite food. Crazy, yeah? I know. I'm going to show you how to get back your sexy body after childbirth, even if it currently looks like you're still pregnant and you know that you're not pregnant. Oh. But then I'm going to show you how to snap back into your sexy body that you've always wanted. I'm also going to show you how to avoid all of the side effects that are always associated with weight loss while enjoying better health and also permanent weight loss. And then finally, I'm going to show you practical, effective, and fast weight loss techniques. So what are you waiting for? If you allow anybody you care about to miss this webinar, then I don't know what to say to you because the word that's coming to my mind now is not a nice word. I don't want to use it. I mean, how do you say you're a kind person and you allow your people that you say you love to miss this webinar? So quickly click on the subscribe button, copy the link and share. Once you're done, please come back to the chat and drop me done in the comments. When you come back, drop done in the comments. In the meantime, let me engage with Philomena from Benin, Oluwafemi from Ilorin, Uche from Lagos. I see you all. I see you all. Thank you for coming. So quickly, every one of you, copy the link, subscribe first to this channel, copy the link and share. It's going to be mind blowing tonight. Like you would be shocked at the things I'm going to share with you tonight. This is the feedback we always get. So, who is this webinar for? If you need a very simple way to lose weight, or you have tried weight loss before and you have failed, but you need to get it right this time. Or is it that yours is that you want a better overall health? Or could it be that you want to have a permanent body transformation? Or is it that you want to lose weight, but you don't want to miss out on eating the food that you love to eat? Or is it that you don't want any side effect emanating from your weight loss, whether now or even in the future? Or is it that you don't have the time? Or you don't even like the idea of burning yourself out in the gym? Now, if you answered yes to any of these things, then this webinar is definitely for you. Now, there's some set of people that this webinar is not going to help. So if you are one of these two people, please just log off and go and sleep. Like you're just going to waste your data, your time and energy and everything sitting in this webinar. So if you have any invisible belief, negative mindset, stereotypes about weight loss, and that is not even the problem because tonight I'm going to be shifting your mindset. But if you are so rigid that you don't want to learn any new method, then I'm sorry to say that your mindset is always going to win. So this is not going to help you at all. Or you are here, you want to lose weight, but you're looking for who is going to lose weight for you. You don't want to do anything at all. You are just looking for a get slim quick with zero efforts kind of weight loss. Then this is not for you because you're going to do something. You're going to be taking action from what I'm going to show you tonight. So if you're that kind of person that just wants to sit down and then you're just wishing that weight will just disappear like that, well, I'm sorry. This is not going to help you. Yes, I see a lot of people dropping me done. Thank you. I see you. I see Babatunde, Amatunde, done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Victory, I see you from Kaduna. Ariyo Temitokwe from Jebode. Thank you for joining. That's my sister from another mother. Oluwafumike Somefun. Sorry, I murdered your name. I'm so sorry. I see you from Lagos. Idris, done. Thank you, Idris. Every other person, please just copy the link to this and share with the people that you love. Mercy from Lagos. Loretta from Abuja. Interesting. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so let's quickly move because of time. Now, in this webinar, I'm going to actually show you two different kinds of value. The first kind of value I'm going to show you is a free value, and you can start implementing it immediately. Like right from this webinar, you can start practicing what I'm going to show you in the first part of this webinar, right? And I guarantee that it's going to give you your permanent weight transformation if you practice it. And it's absolutely free, absolutely free. Okay? The second kind of value that I'm going to show you is only for those who love speed. Those who love to, to get the results faster and better, who want to avoid every kind of mistake, and none of that. People that love fast results, they are the ones that the second kind of value I'm going to show you tonight is for. It's not going to be free, and it's going to be towards the end of this webinar. But I want you to, I want us to make a deal. I would only proceed to show you the second kind of value, which is the paid one, only if I am able to deliver some crazy actionable value to you that is able to transform your life. That is the only time I will be able to, proceed to show you the second kind of value. Do we have a deal? Like, if I'm not able to deliver on the first kind of value, then I will not be able to move on to the second kind of value. So do we have a deal? If you have a deal, drop in the chat deal. Drop in the chat deal. The only time I will be able to move to the second kind of value is only if I'm able to deliver on the first kind of value, and you are able to get some crazy actionable value from what I'm going to share with you tonight. Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? Who are those? Oh, yeah. Do we have a deal? Please drop it in the chat. We need to move. Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? Or no deal? Deal or no deal? Deal or no deal? If we don't have a deal, then we might as well just go and sleep. Deal or no deal? Can I proceed after I'm done showing you the actionable value from the first part? Let me see. I'm not seeing feedback. Oh, there's a lot of deal. Interesting. Do you know that? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm seeing the deal now. I'm seeing the deal. Interesting. So let's move. I'm seeing a lot of the deals. Okay. Now that we have a deal, you see what I'm going to show you tonight? It is exactly what has helped women to lose 8 kilograms of weight and 4 inches of waistline. Not in 30 days, not in a year, in just 14 days, right? And look at how women started. Look at how she was as at 14 days into what I am going to show you tonight. Again, this is Ella. It helped Ella to lose all her weight, all her belly fat, like you can see on your screen, and has also helped her to stay out of the hospital for almost 2 good years. And the last time she reached out to me, she said, Coach Laura, can I tell you that since September 2023 that I joined the program, I have not tasted the slightest paracetamol. I have not tasted the slightest paracetamol. It's that powerful. So don't joke with tonight. Yeah. So when I promise you that you're going to lose about 5 to 7 kilograms in 30 days, I'm just being humble, modest. Okay. But then, does that guarantee that you're going to lose 5 to 7 kilograms of weight in 30 days? Well, almost. But something is going to guarantee your results. And it is the fact that if you will be taking action on what I'm going to show you tonight in this webinar, that is when you will be getting the results that I've shown you tonight. So who is going to take action? Who is going to take action? If you're going to take action, drop in the chat me. Drop in the chat me. If you're going to take action, drop in the chat. Let me see. How many me do we have? Drop me in the chat if you're going to take action from tonight. Good. I see a lot of me coming in now. Beautiful. So let's move. Action takers, let's flow. Now, just look at these people. Imagine moving from this before to this after in just 1 month. Imagine being the person in the middle. Imagine getting rid of all your abs in just 30 days, just like this other person. Look at this. And that just goes to show you that if it works for all of these people, and of course, a lot more that I cannot show you tonight, it definitely can work for you too. But the question is, do you believe? Do you believe it's going to work for you? Where are the believers? Where are the believers? Do you believe this is going to work for you too? Do you believe it's going to work for you too? Do you believe it's going to work for you? Yes, I'm saying yes. Okay, so dear believers, let's shoot. Heads up. I have an exclusive gift for everyone who waits attentively till the end of this webinar. Now I'm going to tell you that it is at the end of this webinar. So you've got to wait and wait attentively to the very end. If you miss it, please, I'm not going to attend to anybody in my inbox saying I didn't get the gift, because it's only for those who wait till the end of the webinar. I am saying it and I'm saying it again. So please, and don't be distracted while you're listening to me, because if you're distracted, you're likely to miss out on the gift. So listen attentively, pay rapt attention, and wait till the very end of this webinar. I've got a very sweet gift for all of you on this live call. Yes, enough with all of the intros. Let's head straight into this. Who is this lady making all of these bold claims? And why should you even bother to listen to her? Hello, my name is Yetunde Laura, and I can easily tell you some of my achievements, like I am a multiple award-winning health, wellness, and weight transformation coach. I'm an author. I have authored 9 books already. The ninth one is in the pipeline. I've published 8. And in fact, the ninth and 10th one are in the pipeline. 2, I'm writing 2 at the moment, but 8 of them have been released. I'm a co-author. I have co-authored a science textbook that is currently being used in Nigerian secondary schools. I am a columnist in local and international publications. I am the founder of Dream Body by Laura Limited, a company that is duly registered in Nigeria. I am a certified nutrition and weight management coach with experience. I have helped thousands of clients across the globe to lose weight permanently using the easy, effective, healthy, and the sustainable method. I have trained over 30,000 people from more than 25 countries on healthy living and healthy weight loss. I have been featured on media, such as leading radio stations, newspapers, and magazines, including the popular The Punch and other national television stations too. I have featured on many of them. I have also met notable people globally. And now, at this point, I want you to identify with any of these people that you know. This is Dr. Stephen Akintayo, the founder of GTEX Holdings, a very big company, a real estate company that is globally recognized and has presence across the globe. I've also met with Pastor Tomi Adisa, the founder of Saint Mother's Global Prayer Hub. I've met with Mika Nobis, who is the founder of Alpha Nobis Real Estate Company, and of course, he's also called the Don. Yeah, he's a big man in the knowledge industry. I've met Dr. Augustine Onwumere, who is the founder of P1 Group, a very big real estate company right here in Nigeria. I've met with I've met with Nnamdi Ibe, the business surgeon. I've met with Dr. Niyi Adesanya, the leadership guru. I've met with Tokotaya. I've met with Mami Mo, that's Modupe Ehirim, the founder of the Right Fit Marriage Academy. I've met with Muteefe, the visibility king. I've met with Femi Adisa, who is the founder of the Biblical Billionaire Club. I've met with Fola Gbade, who is the founder of Worrital, that's the celebrity publisher. This is Brother Dakpo. I've also met with Brother Dakpo, who is, the intellectual violence man, and of course, a video art expert. And this is Semi Ajibewa, who is currently resident in the United States of America. We've met, and so many others, right? I am seeing a comment here saying that I'm not hearing any voice of yours. Why? Please, I need you to help me confirm if you can hear me again. Can you all hear me? Is it general or it's just her? Who else is not hearing me? Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, please drop it in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear. Yes, I can hear. Okay. There's a lot of yes, I can hear you. So I guess you'd have to check. That's Angela. Angela, please check your network. Please check your network. A lot of people can hear me, so I won't be able to help you from here. Okay, good. Or you can just log off and come back. If you cannot hear me, go and come back. Go and come back. Somebody should help me type that in the chat for her, that she should go and come back. Maybe she would be able to hear me. Or she needs to click the sound icon on the video. Do you know that sound icon? Please tell her to click the sound icon. She probably has not clicked it. She should click it so that she would hear. Please tell her that. Please tell her that. Thank you. Yes, I can easily tell you all of these achievements and a lot more, but please permit me to share with you a few ugly things about me. This used to be me some years back, and thankfully, I have a sister right here on this call who used to know me when I was this big. So she's going to, testify to all of this as I'm talking about. So yeah, this used to be me. And this was 2017. And as at this time, I had tried to lose weight after being obese for more than 14 good years. I was not born obese. I was not born big. In fact, I used to be very small, that I was always falling down with every little breeze. I was, in fact, people used to body shame me from being small. And as I grew, I began to gather up this weight. And before you knew it, it became uncontrollable and I became so obese. And for 14 years, I battled with obesity, right? And those 14 years were characterized by a lot of body shaming, multiple health challenges, and so many things were lost. So many things were lost. Now, let me ask you a few questions. Imagine somebody telling you, so as big as you are still eating. Has anybody said that to you before? They'll see food in front of you and they will say, so as big as you are still eating. Or when others come and they see you taking drugs and they're like, why do you like drugs so much? Is it food? Has that been said to you before? Or when you want to sit down and then the person that owns the chair will say, please, Laura, don't sit down yet, I beg. I'm begging, don't sit down yet. The next thing you begin to see is that they are beginning to double and triple chairs for you. And they'll tell you, I beg, sit down. When they are done with that, they'll not tell you, you can sit down now, don't break my chair. Has that happened to you before? Has that really happened to you before? Please tell me. If you can relate to any of those my experiences, tell me. Or is it the multiple false accusation back then when the church was using plastic chairs, that I was one that broke all the chairs in church, even when I knew absolutely nothing about how the chairs broke? The general belief was that as long as I sit down on it once, the chair is destined to break. So anytime it breaks, it is because I sat down on it. Oh God, for God's sake. See, I suffered. I suffered. I suffered. Okay. How many of these things can I recount? It was just a season of back-to-back body shaming, and people were calling me all kinds of ugly names. You see all those comments. Being a quiet person that I am, seeing me on this call, you may not believe that I'm very quiet, but my sister is here. Ariel Temitokwe, she would bear me witness that if you pass by me, you won't even know somebody's there. I'm very quiet. It's only when I'm teaching like this that you see me in my full element. I'm a reserved person. So when people pass those comments, I'll just smile and let it pass. Like I'll just let it pass. Little did I know that these comments were actually eating into my soul. Before I knew it, all my self-esteem were just gone. I did not believe in myself anymore. And neither did I believe in what I could achieve. Every now and then, I was faced with public and private embarrassment. What about the people who would pity you to your face? Because they have observed that you are struggling to carry yourself. So you'll be walking and people will be telling you, Peleo, Rora, be careful, oh, small, oh, sorry, oh. How many of you have experienced that before? It was terrible. So I became so ugly in my own sight and I became ashamed of my body. I hated my body so much. My dresses, I didn't like looking at them. The scale, don't even bring it near me. I would always avoid every corner where there is mirror in my house. I don't like passing near the mirror. Talk about come and snap pictures. Hey, God, it's not me and you. I didn't like snapping pictures too, or I thought I didn't like snapping pictures. The things I used to love, I no longer found them interesting. And then I just wanted to live every day without any expectation at all. If possible, I just wanted everybody to leave me alone because it looks like everybody was just not kind to me. So I wanted to be in isolation, isolated. Nobody to just disturb me. That's the kind of life I wanted to live. My self-esteem was not the only thing I lost. Talk about my confidence. It was right there in the mud. And Guess what? I even lost my 9-year-old marriage. Hmm. It was bad. Like I lost so many things to this thing. If I had known, probably I wouldn't have lost this much. But yeah, it's what it is. I lost it. Well, I guess I was not the only one who noticed that I was no longer beautiful. Somebody else was noticing, anyways. It was a series of terrible emotional torture. Imagine going through all of these things at the same time. At the same time. And as if that was not enough, my health was not just great. So many physical tortures. I was so regular at the hospital that there was actually no day I was not on medication. And that is why people kept telling me, you're always taking drugs, always taking drugs. What is wrong with you? Why do you like drugs so much? Is it food? Because I was always at the hospital and I suffered consistent health challenges like difficulty in moving, obviously. It was so bad that people will be, it will be like it is you and the whole world walking. Anytime you're walking little by little, you're just trying to carry yourself. Everybody's greeting you for walking. It was that bad. There was serious body and joint pain, so bad that when I'm turning on the bed, I'm screaming. Talk about my breathing. It was not great. I couldn't breathe well. Chronic fatigue, ever, always tired. If you knew me then, anytime we have to converse, the first thing I would usually say is, I'm so tired. Like, because I am tired. And my sleep was not great. So, how would I be tired? I had sleep disorders. And that is just to mention but a few of the things that I suffered then. Yes, I was weighing 105 kilograms. But if you asked anybody who knew me, they would tell me, so you were just 105. We thought you were. Somebody actually told me that. One of the colleagues I worked together with at my former place of work before I resigned, when I started talking about my weight loss journey, online, he reached out to me inbox and he was like, are you sure you were 105? I said, what happened? He said, he's a guy. He said, because that time you were looking like you were 120, 130, or even more. So I was actually looking very heavy, but the scale was showing me 105. But I knew I was heavy. So life was literally leaving me gradually. And like I told you, the hospital myself was my second home, and I was ever on medications. In fact, it is so safe to say that I lost myself in that season of my life. My life became so miserable, even though, like I told you, I would always fake some smiles in public every now and then. You know how we do it now, suffering and smiling. It's our thing. At first, I honestly did not attribute my deteriorating health to my weight. The only thing I knew was that I was never fine. By the way, I need to tell you that the distance between my last hospital visit and the next one was the duration my medication lasted. As soon as my medication was exhausted, I was right back at the hospital. That was the cycle. One day, I was back to the hospital as usual, and as I was standing at the corridor of the consulting room, the doctor who treated me a few days before came out of his office, and when he saw me, it was so easy to sight the disgust and the surprise on his face. And so he went, Madam, what are you doing here again? I thought I attended to you a few days ago. Then me, in my own self-defense, I was trying to explain that, yes, sir, but I'm still feeling this pain. I was just trying to explain to him how I was still feeling. And the next thing I heard, he didn't even wait for me to finish my statement. The next thing I heard was, Madam, I beg, stop coming here. There's nothing wrong with you. Just go and watch your weight. That was what he told me. Now, as soon as he said that to me, he just walked past and left. Tell me, has a doctor ever told you, I beg, stop coming to the hospital, there's nothing wrong with you? Just go and watch your weight. Even if it's not like that, I've not even told you to go and reduce your weight. I've not told you to reduce your weight. And that is the reason you're always not feeling fine. Has that been said to you before? If you were in my shoes, even if it was not said to you before, if you were in my shoes and a doctor who has been treating you now sees you and is now saying that, I beg, stop coming here, there's nothing wrong with you, just go and watch your weight. How would you feel? How would you feel? How would you feel if you were in my shoes? Tell me. How would you feel? Okay, yes, some people are saying that doctors have said that to them. Hmm. So doctors have actually told you to go and watch your weight. Hmm. Okay. All right, so let's move. Yes, you're right. It was not the best of feeling at all. Somebody says, yes, I've been told. Hmm. You see, that's marking the joy. Yes, you've been told to watch your weight. Somebody is saying she will feel bad. Another person is saying she will feel embarrassed. You get it. In fact, I felt more than embarrassed. Sincerely, I felt more than embarrassed. It was not the best feeling at all. I felt so hurt, embarrassed, body shamed, especially as it was the corridor of the consulting room. He wasn't saying that to me in his office. He was saying that to me at the corridor of the consulting room where other patients were there waiting to be attended to. So, as usual, I just told myself that you see, this is one of those normal body shaming comments that I used to hear every day. So I'll just shake it off my head and, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. I just told myself, I beg, it's one of those things. But there was something different about this comment of this doctor. It just refused to leave my head. Even after another doctor had attended to me and I had left the hospital, days after, weeks after, his voice kept ringing in my head. That voice of, Madam, I beg, stop coming here. There's nothing wrong with it. Just go and watch your weight. That's the way he said it. Never left my head up till now. Right? So I thought, what if this doctor is actually right? So I began to search for weight loss solution. Go and ask Google. Google got tired of my searches. There was almost no weight loss group that I did not join at the time. Yes, just like you. Just like you. The way every ad, every weight loss ad you see, you just join, you just join, you just join. I was like that too. I used to be like that. I kept searching and searching. I was looking for solution. So I eventually bought skipping ropes. I did all kinds of exercises. I fasted, I starved. Nothing worked. Nothing worked. My motivation was so low, my morale was down. I gave up on trying to lose weight. So I told myself, I beg, now fat, I not keep person. Just like you, probably. So tell me, have you told yourself, I beg, now fat, I not keep person, I beg. Nobody stress me. Have you said that to yourself before? If you have said that to yourself in the chat, tell me in the chat. Have you said that to yourself before? Now fat, I not keep person. Where are the people that I used to belong to the WhatsApp group? I'm no longer in your WhatsApp group, sir. Where are the people in that WhatsApp group? Now fat, I not keep person. Where are you? Yes. Okay. See them. The people in that WhatsApp group. Now fat, I not keep person. Awesome. So let's move. One day, I saw a colleague of mine after I had actually given up on weight loss. I, a colleague of mine went on maternity leave and came back. And then I saw that she was looking so slim and beautiful. And she was the star of the moment. Everybody wanted to know her secret. And of course, you know what I was battling with too? I also wanted to know her secret too. But I knew that I didn't want shallow information that everybody was getting. Hey, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? And she was just laughing with them. I didn't want that kind of information. I was desperate for results. So I figured that the right place to meet her is not where she was being choked with the crowd asking for a secret. I needed a personal time with her. So I visited her office and I begged her. Like I begged though. Hey, I pleaded passionately that she should please help my life. And thankfully, she was gracious enough to share what she did. She was gracious. I'm seeing people. She was gracious enough to share what she did. So she introduced me to the ketogenic diet. I diet. If you don't know what the ketogenic diet is a diet where our normal food, like rice, beans, noodles, bread, yam, swallow, all of the carbohydrates that we know as food, we can't eat them on that diet. It was forbidden on the diet. That's the diet I was introduced to. So I was warned, but I didn't listen. I have to admit that I didn't listen because all I wanted was results. I was so desperate to get results. So I just ignored all the warnings and I went into action. And in 5 months, I had lost 25 kilograms. So this was me on the ketogenic diet. Okay. I became the new celebrity. Everybody wanted to know my secret. And of course, like the teacher that I am, I love teaching. If you know me, You know that teaching is something that I love to do. When I'm teaching, I forget that I've not eaten. So I began to teach. And then I remember that time I had a group of students that I was actually mentoring in the keto diet. But in just a few weeks of mentoring these students, me had been on it for 5 months before I started teaching them. Now, in just a few weeks, my students were beginning to turn cold and they refused to turn up. So I decided to check up on them one after the other, like I would usually do. My clients know that I always check up on them from time to time. So I was checking up on these students of mine that time, and I was getting feedback, different colors and sizes of feedback. Some people said it was too boring for them. Others said it was too expensive. If you have done keto before, can you relate? If you have done ketogenic diet before, can you relate? Somebody told me that I have developed keto breasts, and it is so embarrassing that I can't leave my house. So I'm dropping out. Please, I can't continue. Somebody actually said that to me. Another person said, it's too lonely and it makes me feel secluded from the rest of my family. I can't eat, some my family members are eating, so I cannot continue. So many complaints. But there was one particular one that broke my heart in pieces. In pieces. Somebody can relate. Very expensive, yes. Because you can't eat what your family members are eating. Very, very expensive lifestyle. Somebody now told me that I have been bedridden for days and diagnosed with chronic ulcer. And she didn't stop there. If she had stopped there, I would have just said, oh, sorry, please take care of yourself. You know, that kind of a thing. She didn't stop there. She added, thanks to you. Hey, God. When she said that, my heart sank within me as I hung up the call. Like, I felt betrayed. You know, the feeling of when you want to help somebody and the person now turns it back in your face as the reason for their predicament. Has that happened to you before? When you want to help, you you want to help, and eventually you have helped. You felt you have helped, but your help turns out to be something else for the person, and then the person is blaming you for that. How does that feel? How does that feel? Tell me. Has that happened to you before? How does it feel? So at this point, I knew I needed to sit with myself and ask myself some sincere questions. So I began to ask myself questions like, even you that is teaching people this lifestyle, are you enjoying it? And then I answered myself and I said no. That was a sincere answer. Well, apart from the compliments, you know, when people be saying, you're looking beautiful now, you're looking so slim now, you're looking smarter now. I loved that part. But apart from that part of compliments, there was nothing else I was enjoying. Imagine me, a Nigerian lady who loves rice so much, especially if you cook the rice very well and it is sweet. And then you now ask me to be on a diet that I will never be able to eat rice again. It was simply a case of suffering and smiling. Every food I knew to be food growing up as a Nigerian lady, well, all of them were forbidden on the diet. All of them. Now, imagine attending a party and when they ask you, what would you like to eat? In a party, oh, and then you're saying, okay, we have jollof rice. Do you want jollof rice, fried rice? You said no. Do you want amala, the granary? You said no. What about my money? Should we give you my money? You said no. Okay, what about this adodo? You said no. What about semo? You said no. What about this? You said no. What about that? Pounded yam? You said no. So what do you want? And then you're asking for salad, meat, and water. That was the only thing I could eat at parties. Hey, it was so frustrating. Now imagine you yourself, you entered the kitchen, you cook your own favorite food, your own favorite meal. You now serve everybody in the house except yourself. And then by the time you want to eat, you'll be looking at your own favorite meal, others are eating it. You will now go and get cucumber, eggs, mayonnaise, and water. Simply because the food you have cooked, which is your own favorite meal, is not allowed on the diet. Just be imagining this lifestyle. Now, imagine not being able to attend social gatherings or even eat out with your friends because they'll begin to look at you as, why is she always forming? She's always asking for salad. Is she an Oyinbo lady? And they did not know that I am not forming. I am not an Oyinbo lady. I want to eat what they are eating, but something is wrong. I am doing diet. I can go on and on and on and on. Yes, I can see people who have done keto diet before. I can relate. Thank you, Adiola. Adiola says she can relate. Too, too expensive and boring. Very boring. Very, very boring. Thank you. Thank God I have people who can relate here. So eventually, after I did that evaluation, I had to dump the diet. But it was not long before my weight jumped back up. You know how that thing is. When you stop, the weight will just come back to you with all their brothers and sisters. They came back. I was back to 0 point, and I was left with just two options. It's either I go back to the keto diet, which there was even no motivation to go back to the keto diet. That's the truth. I couldn't imagine myself. After I had dropped out of keto diet, I started eating my normal food. I started eating my normal food like every normal person. I started feeling like a normal person again. But my weight came back. Now, I want to lose the weight. And then I'm beginning to think, how do I get back on this lifestyle again? There was so much fear of the lifestyle, the fear of the diet. It just gripped me. I didn't want to go back. It was one of the options. I was like, should I go back to the diet? It was, I was so afraid. And the second option was, okay, should I just forget all these things and just continue like this? Just continue with my weight. Those were the two options that I had. At this time, people started commenting, trust Nigerians. They never miss it. They will always comment about how you are getting fat again. So I decided to, yes, the weight will always come back immediately. Thank you. So annoying. It has happened to me many times. Now, please, thank God you are here. This is going to be the end of your yo-yo dieting. Of course. It also gave me sleepless nights. That's right. Especially when I was doing water fast. You do water fast. Oh, Jesus. You'll be counting silly. Yes, thank you. I like this. Yes, I like this. I like this. Please keep the engagement coming. I like the fact that you guys can relate with these things. So I had to sit down and ask myself, if you're not going for keto diet and you're not going to keep struggling with weight gain, at least I know where I'm coming from. I know all the things that I suffered when I was big. So what other option is available for me? And then I settled for a third option. I started to research. I threw myself into days and nights of endless research. I even eventually had to enroll back in school. Okay, I kept searching and searching and searching and searching until I eventually struggled. So I finally found a way to eat all. When I say all, I mean all of my favorite meals, and also to lose weight permanently without any kind of side effect, while also enjoying my journey. The perfect blend of what I was looking for. So I practiced and I got results. Now look at this result and the result I had on the keto diet. Which one do you like? Which one is better? Which one is better? You see, when I turned out like this, I began to hear comments from people who saw me struggle with obesity, who saw me lose weight with keto diets, who saw me gain it back, and who saw me lose it with this lifestyle that I'm about to introduce to you. Now, they began to tell me, hey, it's not that you're getting this. This one is looking a lot better. This one is looking a lot better. This one, you're getting this now. That time you're looking, I knew something was wrong, but I could not place it. They were comparing this result with the result I got on keto. And everybody told me to do this one because this one is better. It's making me look better. Even the blend, the skin tone, everything just came out in this new one, ba. So which one do you prefer? You prefer this one or the keto result? Which one do you prefer? Keto result or this one? Even the blind can see. Yes, so even the blind can see. So I went from 105 kilograms to 60 kilograms in less than 8 months. And for 8 good years, I have kept my weight between 60 to 65 kilograms. Between 60 to 65 kilograms. And since then, I have helped thousands of people from different countries. And I have shown them this thing I'm about to show you tonight on this webinar. And they are very happy with their results. Now it's your turn to be helped. But my question is, are you actually ready for my help? Are you ready for my help? Are you ready for my help? Just like me, you probably have also tried all kinds of weight loss solutions to no avail. Maybe you have even lost weight and you gained it back. Or is it that you have actually given up on trying to lose weight and belly fat? But the fact that you are here tonight listening to me right now tells me that you are actually willing to give it another shot. Maybe you have told yourself, after this one, I'm not trying it again. And that's actually fine. Even me, I want this to be your very last attempt at weight loss too. I don't want you to run after weight loss coaches again. Not because you are frustrated, but because you have gotten to your final bus stop. You now have a permanent solution. So you don't even need any of us weight loss coaches again. And that is actually achievable. Ask my clients and they will tell you for free that it is achievable. But then again, if I start telling you what to do and what not to do to lose weight and belly fat, I can bet it that you probably will not be able to make much out of it. Just like all the trainings that I've been attending before now, you've not been able to make much out of those other programs too. So let's do things a little differently now. And that is why the very first thing I work on with my clients is their mindset. Okay? Now, believe me, if you have all of the information in this world and your mindset is wrong, all of them will not do you any good at all. And that's why when I started this webinar, I talked about two kind of people that this webinar is not going to help. People with the wrong mindset and they're not ready to change their mindset. So your mindset will always win. So what kind of mindset do you have? Your mindset is the reason you continue to make mistakes that keep you running after weight loss coaches. It is the reason that you are here stuck. So let's get digging into all of the mistakes that make you feel stuck in your current body and the mistakes that have prevented you from achieving and sustaining your dream body no matter what you do. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me see the chat. Are you ready? Somebody says I'm more than ready. Hey, I like the energy. Give it to me. I like the energy. Let's go. So let's start by talking about why you feel stuck in your current body despite all of your previous attempts. Shall we? Fear. So many fears. The first fear is the fear of failure. Now, how do you know if you have the fear of failure? If you find yourself asking questions like, what if it doesn't work for me? Or you say, I am a menopausal woman, no, will it work for me? Or you say that I have conditions that make weight loss difficult. When you say anything close to this, it means you have the fear of failure. Now, to address you, who has the fear of failure, this is what I'm going to say to you. Any weight loss technique that you go for will only work for you if it is the right one for your body type and your body needs. So the reason the ones you have been doing before has not been working for you is because they are not the right ones for you. Okay? Now, if you fear side effects, you find yourself asking questions like, what if there are side effects? I am still giving birth to children, or I still want to give birth to children, and I don't want anything to affect my reproduction. Or you say something like, me, I'm a breastfeeding mother. I don't want my baby to be affected. If you are seeing any of these things, then hear me out. The reason any weight loss technique will give you side effects is because it is unhealthy. If it is healthy, if you do weight loss right, the only side effect you should be expecting is a better all-around health for you and even your baby, if you have a baby. Now, if you are the kind that fears difficulties and you're asking, what if the things they tell me to do are too difficult for me to keep up with? This is my answer to you. A sustainable result, if you're going to get a permanent result, a permanent weight loss result like the one I currently have and the one my clients currently have, you will only get it through techniques that are easy and you must enjoy them. If they're not easy for you and you don't enjoy them, you can never sustain the result because you will soon drop out. And as soon as you drop out, forget it. All the weight will come back almost immediately, if not immediately. Now, if you ask yourself, if you always ask questions like, what if I don't have the time to commit to this? I'm a busy person. Then this is what I'm going to say to you. If weight loss is to be permanent, sustainable, what you practice must be seen as a lifestyle. So if you have the time to live your everyday life, then you certainly have the time for weight loss. Weight loss does not need any special time of your life. Weight loss, you just be living that life like you live your normal life. You don't need a special time for weight loss, okay? Now, if you ask, what if the meal plan they give us, I don't like the food on the meal plan, then this is what I'm going to say to you. Overly regimented meal plans where you are caged, like You have to eat this kind of meal. If not, you will not get results. The best those kind of meal plans can give to you, or those kind of weight loss programs can give to you, is a temporary result. That's the best you can get, because you will not always be on that meal plan. Am I right? You will not always be on that meal plan. So it is not better for you to learn how to lose weight with the meal that you yourself you like, your preferred meals, the meals that are available around you. Is that not the best way to learn? Use those ones to lose the weight so that your results can be permanent. Is that the kind of food that you're going to be eating forever? So why don't you learn how to use it for your weight loss in the first instance? Now, if you're asking, do they ask me to cut off all my favorite meals, all the treats that I love? Would they say I should stop eating them? Now, listen to me. If you cut off food and food groups, it will only lead you to the feeling of restriction. And guess what? The human mind, the way the human mind works, if you say don't go there, how many of you can attest to this? When you say don't eat this food, it will not look as if you don't eat it, you're going to die. You'll be craving it. How many people can confirm what I'm saying? That's what you're going to be craving. How about you learn how to enjoy your favorites within healthy limits of calories allowance, so that you can have a pleasurable and sustainable result? How about that? Now, if you are asking questions like, am I going to be exercising? What if I don't want to exercise? Now, listen to me tonight. I will tell you plain and clear that exercising is actually very healthy and it is beneficial to your weight loss. But the bulk of your weight transformation is not in exercising. It is from your food. It is from what you put in your mouth. So, it is actually very possible to lose weight without doing exercises that feel like you're walking. In fact, it's even possible to lose weight without exercising at all. That's one. But if you're going to get the benefit in exercising, then you can even exercise without stressing yourself. And these are the things that we teach. Okay? Now, if you're asking, what if every time I join, I cannot follow it through? I'm always dropping out. Now, let me tell you, what you need is an inclusive weight loss program with a functional support and thorough accountability. If you get that kind of weight loss program, it's going to help you to see through. Right? Now, if you're the kind of person that used to fear spending money, how many of you don't like to spend money? If you're always asking, will I be asked to pay and continue to pay like every time? I'm always paying. Then let me tell you what you need. What you need is a weight loss program that empowers you to lose weight permanently, that teaches you everything you need to know about permanent weight loss. Once you have that knowledge, you can run with it for the rest of your life. That's all you need. So if you find anyone that would empower you that much, that will not make you to keep coming back, but will empower you with the knowledge that you need for this permanent transformation, like once and for all, make that one-time commitment, no matter how much it is. I'm going to advise you, look for it, make that one-time investment and commitment, and be empowered for life. There's no need to continue to run after weight loss coaches and programs the rest of your life. Get this empowerment once and for all, and use it for the rest of your life. Use it to get your sustainable result. That's all you need. Now, if you are asking questions like, will weight loss make me to look sick and pale? Then I'm going to tell you that a healthy weight loss program will not leave you sick and pale. It's going to leave you healthy and happy. It's going to leave you, people will be asking you for your secrets. Why? How come you're looking so healthy? Your doctors will be collecting your drugs and they will say, don't use it again. You don't need it again. You don't need it. Just continue what you are doing. That's what is going to happen to you if you do weight loss the right way. So make sure that whatever weight loss you want to do is indeed very healthy. Now, I'm going to give you a note of warning here. Be very careful, because a lot of weight loss programs online parade themselves as healthy. But when professionals like us look into what they do, we'll be able to pin it and say, this is not healthy. So please do your background checks. Be sure that it is actually healthy before you commit to it. And if you find a healthy one, please go all out and commit to it. It is worth it, right? Now, if you're asking, will I have sagging skin after weight loss? The truth is, I will not lie to you, it is normal, absolutely normal to have excess skin, especially if you have lost a lot of weight. I mean, the fat was under your skin before, so it's going to show that something has left. But one thing I have found to work over and again is if you include exercise in your weight loss, you know, regimen, and you eat right, your skin will be firming up. So you're not going to be having the sagging skin that other people fear. Okay? So you must understand that what is going to prevent sagging skin is what? Exercising and eating right. Once you're able to get those two, you won't have to fear sagging skin. Now, if you're asking questions like, will I be able to eat out with my friends and family? Then I say to you, a lifestyle-based weight loss approach that will not deprive you of your everyday living. Like it is just your normal everyday life that you're using to lose weight. That is what you need. If you find it, stick with it. Stick with it. Now, let's move on to the lies that you subconsciously tell yourself. We have finished dealing with all the fears. Now, let's move on to the lies. What are the lies that you tell yourself? You tell yourself, my fat is stubborn. Do you know that no fat is actually stubborn? Yes, I said it. No fat is actually stubborn. What you have not found is the right weight loss technique for you. My dear, if you find the right weight loss technique for you, forget it. That stubborn fat will disappear. That's just the simple truth. It will disappear. Or you are telling yourself, hey, it runs in my family. It is genetic. Hey, my parents are big. My aunties are big. My this are big. Well, that's what I'm going to say to you. We understand that genetics play a role in fat accumulation. Yes. One of the reasons why people gather weight is because of it runs in their family. But do you know that the bulk of weight is actually not because it runs in the family? It's because of the lifestyle you have learned from your family members. Now, when you were learning to cook your food, who did you learn from? Your family members. So the way they cook their food, the way they source for their food, the way they prepare it, the way they plate it, is the way you have learned to do it. The way they live their life, their lifestyle, is the way you have grown up to learn to do it. So you have also inculcated their unhealthy lifestyle. And that is why you have gathered all of that weight. Do you get it? Now, let's even agree. Okay, fine, no. Your fat is hereditary, it runs in the family. Let's agree. Do you know that even hereditary fat can be effectively and permanently lost? Do you know that? Do you know? Tell me in the chat. Do you know that you can actually lose hereditary fat? Now, if you are like me, I used to say myself, or if you still tell yourself, now fat, I no kill person, you are lying to yourself. You are killing somebody. You're killing somebody. While it is now, for those who don't understand what I've just said, now fat, I no kill person. That's a Nigerian parlance for saying I'm only fat now. I didn't commit any offense. So I'm going to tell you that yes, you did not commit any offense by being fat. But are you aware that WHO has directly linked fat to be responsible for more than 2.8 million deaths every single year all over the world? So close to 3 million people drop dead every single year, according to WHO. And you say you're not killing somebody? If you're not killing somebody, do you know that you're actually indirectly doing that to yourself? No. And these deaths are actually preventable. So it is your duty to find the knowledge that will save you from untimely deaths. Ignorance is not an excuse. The people who have who didn't know all of this, and eventually they've gone, if they had known, tell me, would they have gone? Would they have died? Would they have died? So these deaths are preventable. Now, which of these fears and lies can you identify with? Which of them? Which of them can you identify with? Which of them can you identify with? Yes, let's move on because of our time. Let's talk about the mistakes you are making that make sustainable weight loss difficult no matter what you do. Are you ready? Your mind. It always has to start with your mind. The first mistake you can make is your mind. What you think about obesity. If you are thinking, It actually makes me look big, make me get respect. There was a time I used to pray when I was very slim, and wind used to blow me and I would fall down. That I used to pray that and people used to bully me a lot. That time I was very small. And I would be praying that God, let me just even be big, let me even be fat. Then maybe the people will respect me. That obesity is not what to make people to respect you. It's not what will make people to respect you. It's not a sign of good living at all. Some people are actually thinking, if you are big and you have big stomach, so that you have money and you are eating well. It is a big fat lie. Let me show you something. Obesity is not a sign of good living at all. It's the opposite. It shows that something is wrong with your body. That's why you're gathering weight. And I said here that your weight will greatly influence your health. Let me show you something. This is Joey. Joey says, before I started the challenge 2 days ago, the color of my urine was like Fanta. In my mind, I was drinking enough water, but the color did not change. So I booked an appointment to see a doctor because I was worried. The earliest time the doctor would see me was going to be September 25th. Yesterday afternoon. Now, yesterday afternoon is a day, just 1 day after she joined the program. She says, yesterday afternoon, I noticed the color of my urine had returned to normal. I waited to check again today. It is still the same. It's back to normal. So just 1 day after, she already noticed that everything is back to normal. She now says, I have cancelled the appointment. I have saved myself 35 pounds in transportation cost alone. Now, imagine that she eventually went for that medical appointment. She will spend 35 pounds to transport herself. She will spend how much? Only God knows how much she was going to spend for consultation, how much she was going to spend for medication. All of that money was saved simply because she changed her lifestyle, and in just 1 day, in less than 24 hours, everything, all the money she would have spent on this, all of them were reversed. Let me read what Ivy says. Ivy says, I used to feel very heavy and tired when waking up in the morning to prepare for the day. But also, I feel this serious backache. It's only been 5 days into the challenge, and I feel lighter and energized when I wake up. I am also more active than previously. My water intake has improved. My backache has reduced drastically. In how many days? 5 days. And she says, I now enjoy working out my body. How do you move from the place of serious backache to the place of enjoying workout? That you have to move the back in 5 days. That is the power of fixing your weight. That is the power of fixing your health. So your weight greatly influences your health. Do you understand that? Now let's move on. Another thing you may be making mistake with is what of course, mistake of your mind. And that is when you don't know how much damage obesity is actually causing to your total well-being. You don't know what obesity is actually causing you. That's why you are telling yourself, no fat, no keep us. You don't know what is taken away from you. Let me show you something. Now, this person says, I had missed my blood pressure meds yesterday, and I still have not taken it as at 7 p.m. today. That's 2 days of missing her blood pressure medications. I decided to check it before taking them. And Viola, it's been a long while I had this reading, even on medications. Now, look at that. And the reading is 120.82. 120.82. It's been a long time. Even when she was busy taking her drugs, she didn't have 120.82. Now, she changed her lifestyle. She didn't take the drugs too. She stopped taking the drugs for 2 days, and her BP went back to normal. No drug. Do you see that? Somebody who has been taking blood pressure drugs for years, stopped taking it, and her blood pressure became normal simply because she changed her lifestyle. Now, somebody says, I don't even know how to start, but you really brought out the best in me. Few days to the challenge, I went to the hospital to get my antidepressant drugs. So this person was suffering from chronic depression, so much that she was placed on antidepressants. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we started the challenge, and in those 14 days, 14 good days, I didn't take a single dose of those drugs. But I am feeling okay with full confidence, and I do sleep well. No more antidepressants. I lost 3 kg. So thank you, coach. God bless you abundantly. Now, how do you move from a place of always having to take antidepressants every day before you'll be fine? That's depression. To the place of not taking it at all, not tasting it at all for 14 good days. And if she was able to get off antidepressants in 14 days, like from the very beginning of the program, from the very day one, she didn't take antidepressants to day 2, to day 3, to day 14 that she was sending us this. Do you think that she'll be able to stay off this drug for the rest of her life? Definitely. Definitely. And then she says, for somebody that used to suffer depression, now coming to say that I have full confidence and I sleep well. If you know people that have depression, know that they don't used to sleep. But she's sleeping from the very first day the program started. Do you see what I'm talking about? This is Valentina. Valentina says, you are right. Because so many things are now working well in the other room. Now, if you're not a Nigerian, you will not understand what I'm saying. But if you're Nigerian, you know what the other room means, right? That's the bedroom. Now, imagine how many families that this thing, this bedroom issue, has made them to depart. Who could have imagined that your weight could be the reason you are not performing well in bed? Now, imagine fixing your weight and this gets done. How do you think your husband or your wife is going to feel about it? How do you think your family is going to get back together? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So this is costing you more. And it's just a few of the things that obesity is costing you. There's a lot more that you do not actually know. Now, if you think weight loss must be hard and stressful, you're also making a mistake. Let me show you something. Your weight journey should be easy and pleasurable. Very easy and pleasurable. That's the only way you can sustain your results. There's no other way. That's the truth. Now, let me read a few testimonials too. Somebody says, I didn't even know that it is this long. It's just like yesterday to me. I think I'm enjoying this. Now, this person that says I didn't know it's this long was on my one-on-one for 3 months. And by the time she was wrapping up one-on-one for 3 months, says, so it's this long. I didn't even know. I've been enjoying it. It's looking like yesterday. 3 months is looking like yesterday to somebody on a weight loss journey. Who enjoys weight loss journey? Except my clients. Yes, we are the only ones that enjoy weight loss journey. Others are suffering. We are enjoying it. Now, this is Regina. Regina says, it's amazing. I love the challenge. At first, I was thinking I couldn't do it, but it's amazing. Right? Somebody says, Coach, I am enjoying this. If you can see your screen, please, you can read along with me. Somebody says, Coach, I am enjoying it. I am loving exercise. I'm feeling lighter, feeling confident and energetic. I'm not letting go of this lifestyle. Another person says, good evening, Coach. The challenge has been amazing. It's actually easier than I envisaged. Thanks for all the life-changing coaching. Somebody else says, I just want to say a big thank you for making my weight loss journey an easy one. Another person says, more 7 kilograms down without stress. So, so many comments. In fact, if you want to see a lot of testimonials, go to our website at www.dreambodybylora.com. www.dreambodybylora.com. We will see thousands of testimonials there. How people keep telling us that they've been on different programs before. This one is easy. This one is easy, and it's giving them results. Okay? So another mistake you're making is with your plan. We've dealt with your mind. Now you're talking about your plan. If you're making mistakes with your plan, then it's either you desire results without checking the process. Like me, when I saw my colleague that had lost weight, and I saw that she had lost weight, and then the next thing was to just jump and start doing what she did. Without checking, it's not going to work for me. Now, do you know that thing worked for me? But for my students that I was teaching that time, it didn't work for them. That's why they were complaining. Now, another mistake you're making is that you keep comparing your body with others. You see somebody who has lost weight and is posting pictures, you're asking, how long did it take you to achieve it? Or you see celebrities, you want to have their kind of body. You just keep comparing yourself. It's a mistake. Your body is different from every other person's body. You are unique. Now, another mistake you're making is that you don't identify the techniques that suit you as a person, as a unique person. So you go about weight loss the wrong way. You go about taking pills. You go about taking drugs. You go about taking teas. You see people going for gym. You join them. People are doing hard workouts. You join them. People are paying for surgery. You are doing it because you have not even studied yourself to know what's going to work for you. They're just following the crowd. That is a mistake. You need to understand what is going to work for you. Okay? Now, don't just opt for the next popular method. Check if it's going to work for you. Let me read a few testimonials to you. This person says, the experience has been very eventful. I have been on some weight loss programs, but those ones were really cumbersome. I am happy with this one. Now, for people who have been on different weight loss programs to come back and say, this one is actually, I'm happy with this ones. Compared to all those that I've done, this one is easy, right? So check. Dr. Nofisa says, I took my waist measurement again today and I couldn't believe that I was another 2 inches down. 4 inches have been lost in 3 weeks. I have never had weight loss like this, even on crazy diets. Thank you for everything. This is the best gift I could get myself as I turn 40 this year. So, what is the gift you want to give yourself? Would you give yourself the gift of getting weight loss right once and for all? What's the gift you want to give yourself in 2025? Think about that. Now, let me share a story with you. In one of our weight loss batches, somebody registered and did not show up. And like I told you earlier, I always check up on my clients, right? So she had registered for one of our group coaching programs and she didn't show up. The challenge was already like 2 or 3 days into the challenge and I didn't see her showing up. So I went into her inbox personally and I asked, hello, how are you? We've not been seeing you. You've not been showing up. Are you okay? And she said that I have been bedridden for 6 days now, but I am grateful that I'm okay today. When and then because I got okay, I'm grateful that I'm okay. Today I got discharged. So she just left. The day I talked to her was the day she left the hospital. And hopefully I will join when I get completely better. So, I was curious. I wanted to know what was the nature of the sickness. So I asked her, what was the nature, please? And she said, typhoid and malaria. And I had chronic ulcer too. I was throwing up blood. Now, probing further, she told me that she had just concluded one weight loss program. Right? She did one weight loss program before she saw me, before she saw our own. And then that was when she came down with this chronic ulcer thing. And all I could just say was, okay, no problem. Please take care of yourself. When you're fine, come back. Let's talk about how to get you started. And so she said, okay, thank you. And she left. A few days later, just about a day or two later, she reached out to me and she said, hello, coach. I visited the hospital today because I was asked to come back, for checkup, right? So I did. The doctor said I was okay, that I was already feeling fine. Just follow up. So I spoke to him about my weight loss journey and I showed him your flyer and he went through the group messages and saw everything there. He was like, if I had done this earlier, I wouldn't be sick. So when will I start? I said to him, anytime you tell me that I am fit, he said, then start today because you are okay and this would be good for you. So that is her doctor going through our group chat, everything we are doing in the group, saying that if you say this was the one that you did before, if this was the one that you did before, you won't be down with this kind of sickness that we are treating. So go and start this one immediately. Go and start today. Now, that weight loss program that you have been doing, can your doctor tell you this is good for you? Go and continue. Go and start it today. Can your doctor say that about it? If not, then it means it is not healthy. It means it's not healthy. So let's go. Another mistake you're making is with your food. It's either you consume too many calories, and don't get me wrong, a food can be healthy, but can be high in calories. A food can be very small like this and can be full of calories. Okay? And if you're looking at meals that pack this, some healthy meals pack it, meals that are high in oil, they're very high in calories. Take note of that. Now, also processed meals. If you take a lot of processed meals, a lot of processed snacks, drinks, that are high in simple sugar, forget it. You're taking high calories. And that's a big mistake on your part. Or you take too little calories. Now, this is where the people that are dieting are making the mistake. Their calorie is too small that your body will begin to think that there's a problem. So instead of using the food that you are eating, the little food that you are eating to survive, it will begin to save it for future purpose that, there's something wrong. So it begin to save it. And then it will now begin to shut down your body. To be slowing down your metabolism, shutting your body down small. And if it's shutting your body down small like that, even if you get back and start eating your normal food, you stop dieting and start eating your normal food, to get your metabolism back up is always very difficult. So it makes long-term weight loss very difficult for you. That is why you see people who have done diets before losing weight at a slower pace. Okay. Now, another mistake you're making with your food is that you have a wrong relationship with food. You are seeing some food as you see some food, you say, I can make weight to gain weight. Somebody told me, somebody responded to one of my posts, and she said she's no longer eating bread. I'm saying that's the mistake you're making. Yeah, in your mind now, bread is what is making it to lose. It's what is making it to gain weight. It's a lie. It is how you are eating the bread that's making it to gain the weight. Do you understand? There is no food that cannot cause you weight gain. No food, even the seemingly healthy ones that you know, can make you to gain weight if you don't eat them right. And there's no food that you cannot use to lose weight. It's the knowledge of how to eat that you need. Once you understand how to eat it, who says you cannot eat bread? I eat bread. My clients eat bread, and I'm going to show you on this call. Now, you can eat anything at all, and I underline it, anything that you want to lose weight, but you must learn to eat it right. I am going to read a few testimonials here. I hope there's time. So this person, after losing 14.5 kilograms in 30 days, crazy, almost 15 kg gone in just 30 days. Now, and she has also lost 6 inches of waistline, right? She says, I am delighted with my progress, having lost a total of 14.5 kilograms and 6 inches around my waist. The positive feedback I have received, improved skin glow, the clear urine color indicates holistic health benefits. I am particularly pleased that I can enjoy a variety of foods without restrictions. So let me just leave that. Another person says, other improvements observed are my BP from 140/90 moved to 917/83 this morning. I don't struggle to get out of bed in the morning again. I feel clean from the inside. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like my inside just got cleansed. Everyone keeps telling me to keep doing what I'm doing, just loving myself, and I still eat what I like eating. Comment to Coach Laura, I didn't know I could do this, but it's so easy. I am really looking forward to the remaining days and planning to make it a lifestyle, which means that this person is sending us this feedback in just 14 days. 14 days, our BP has become normal. Our high BP has come back to normal within 14 days. And then somebody else says, to say that I eat anything I feel like. Imagine that. A weight loss program that allows you to eat anything that you feel like. He not choke. He not choke. Now, somebody else says, you know that I used to think I don't eat a lot. Why am I fat? If you weak, let me just leave that because of time. You can read it on your screen. Read it because of time. So another mistake you're making is with your expectation. You expecting to lose too much weight in a short time is a mistake. If you're expecting weight loss programs to be rigid and hard, you're making a mistake. If you're expecting your weight loss meal plans to be too restrictive, you're making a mistake. Because when you see easy programs like this, effective programs like this, you begin to ask questions like, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. Because of your mindset. Because of your mindset. Okay? Now let me show you something. You have to set your expectation right, and your weight loss will be a walkover. Somebody says, good evening, coach. I'm so happy to be in this challenge. I can't believe that I'm eating like this. This your method is sustainable. Somebody says, indeed, it's one of the best trainings that I've ever had in my life. I really enjoyed and learned many things from it. I learned how to lose weight without using any unhealthy strategies. Before, I used to eat food only once or twice a day and in very minute quantity without even losing the weight. But with your help, I have learned that I can lose weight while eating healthy. Somebody says, I am not able to check my weight, but these are the things I have observed. I feel very lighter, and I usually felt heavy, and I would usually get tired so easily. No more tiredness. And the bump is that my BP that would usually rise sometimes to 130, 90 to 95. When I checked it throughout last week, it was 110, 82 to 84. Do you understand? So, yes. Your goal, you make a mistake with your goal. You don't factor your health into your weight goal. And you don't also factor sustainability into your weight goal. You just want to do, is it going to give me the weight loss result? Will I get result? Oh, yeah, you're jumping into it. You're jumping into the next thing just because you have heard that it has worked for somebody. Have you checked if it is healthy for you? Is it going to destroy your health or help you to build your health? And can you sustain it? Is it something that you can maintain the result that you get from it? You have to factor all of those things into whatever you're going to do if you want to really lose weight permanently. Now, some of your health, skin, and confidence issues are actually directly linked to your weight. Let me show you. This is Sylvia. Sylvia says, I have started this journey And this is my fourth day. So she has successfully spent 3 days on the program. It's her first day. And she says, I am already feeling so light. I didn't feel pain for my period. I was expecting serious menstrual cramp as before, but my period just came out without pains. Now I know that my body does not need other food, and all of that and all of that. So who could have imagined that the reason you have menstrual cramps is because you're not eating right? Now, somebody says, honestly, with just 1 month of healthy eating, my anxiety problem reduced so much. This is another mental health issue. And in just 1 month, everything just reduced. Another person says, Coach, thanks for showing me the right way to eat. Plus, my skin is popping. Before I started this class, I was almost going to buy skincare products worth over 20,000 naira because of uncountable acne on my back and on my face. But my skin is totally clear now, and my color is a bit brighter. I'm feeling my fine girl shape. Now, this was sent in just 14 days. 14 days, and all the acne totally clear. Her skin is even looking brighter. No need to buy skincare products again. Everything just fixed. So your food, I told you, your food is the reason many things are actually being affected. So after I've shown you all of these mistakes, the next thing is for me to show you how to fix these mistakes right now, right? So the first thing you need to do is to rework your mindset. And thankfully, you are here on this call. It's not possible for you to be on this call and your mindset remains the same. Please let me find out in the comments. Don't let me assume. Has your mindset shifted being on this webinar? Has something shifted for you on this webinar? Has your mindset been reworked? Tell me, have I helped you with this? Have I helped you with this already? Tell me in the chat. The next thing you need to do to fix this mistake is to plan for lifelong transformation. Tell yourself, I am on this lifestyle for the rest of my life. And whatever you're going to do, make sure that it's something you can actually do for the rest of your life. Plan for long-term transformation. Now, set your expectations right. Eat all classes of food, but eat them in the right portion sizes. Now, identify and practice techniques that suit your own body metabolism and stick with them. Yes, thank you. I see your feedback. Your mindset has been reworked. Thank you. Now, these are the things you should do. So how do you know the techniques that will work for you as a person? Check, is it easy? And do you love the process for you as a person? Because what is easy for you, what you love, is different from what I love and what is easy for me. So check very well, because that's the only way you'll be able to get a permanent result. Then it must be healthy. Your doctor must be able to give it a pass. Then it must work. After all, the reason you're here is because you want to lose weight. So if it's not going to help you to lose weight, why are you here? And then finally, it must be something that you see yourself doing in the next 10, 20, 50, 100 years from now, depending on your age. Okay? Good. So now, let me show you how to achieve and sustain your dream body, even if you have given up on weight loss. If you are tired, you can just tell me to stop it at this point. Then, are you tired? Should we stop? You don't want to listen to how to achieve and sustain your dream body, even if you have given up on weight loss. So we should stop it at this point. If you are tired, let me know. If maybe you have gotten enough. Are you tired? Should we stop? Should we stop? Are you tired? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. Okay, so I want to quickly tell you how to achieve and sustain your dream body, even if you have given up on weight loss. Now, if I showed you how to achieve a banging, sexy body in less than 4 weeks, would it be worth anything to you? Tell me. Would it be worth anything at all to you? Okay, so I see you have asked me to go ahead. So let's quickly move. I'll try to be fast. But then, don't miss out on the benefit of being here. This is just a one-time call. You won't be here tomorrow. Okay? So take your time and learn. Okay, right? And of course, this replay is even going to go down very soon. So you better stay here and learn. Now, so yes, if I show you how to achieve a banging and sexy body in less than 4 weeks, would it be worth anything to you? Yes, I'm seeing yes in the comments. Good. Good. Now, over the past 5 years of Dream Body by Laura Limited's existence, I have helped more than 5,000 clients from more than 20 countries to lose weight permanently using the strategies that I want to show to you right now. So permit me to show you the RPRESS framework. Now, this RPRESS framework was designed by me. If you see it anywhere, please sue the person, because this is my framework and this is the step I take all my clients through. All the clients that have paid me to help them transform their weight. This is the step I take them through one by one. And I want to hand over that framework to you tonight. So if you don't want my framework, you can go and sleep. You can go. It's not compulsory, right? Now, this framework, like I said, is my framework designed by me, and it is the framework that I use to help all my clients to lose their weight permanently. Now, this framework practically fixes all the mistakes that I've mentioned in 4 easy steps. 4 easy steps. R is for realize. I take them through that stage. P is for plan. We plan. E is for execute. Yes, we now execute. And S is for sustain. I'm going to explain this to you. Now, in the realize stage, you have to realize what caused your weight gain, why you want to lose weight. You must realize why you should want to lose weight, because why you want to lose weight may not be the right reason to want to lose weight. So you must find out why you should want to lose weight. You must be able to realize why your previous weight loss efforts failed, how your body works to lose weight. Now, once you have been able to find all of that out, you'll be able to have better understanding of what causes you to gain weight, and that will help you to prevent it. There's this proverb that says, when the root of a problem is known, the solution is has been found. Do you understand? So when you know the cause of your problem, you'll be able to know how to prevent getting back into that problem. Right now, you must be able to realize why you want to lose weight, and that will serve as your motivation that keeps you in the journey for the long term. I've told you that this is a lifestyle that's going to be on for the rest of your life. So you must be able to realize your reason, and that will become your motivation to be in the journey for the long term. Now, you must realize why your previous weight loss efforts failed, so that this one that you're about to start, you will not fail at it too. Okay? Now, realizing how your body works to lose weight, and this is going to help you to make informed decision, and will help you to maximize the function of your body to achieve that body that you've always dreamed about in no time and without stress. That is you now pushing the work of weight loss back to your body. Once you understand how your body works to lose the weight, you will just typically give your body the necessary tools it needs to burn the fat, and you can go and sleep. Your body will do the burning of fat for you. As simple as that. Now, most people don't take their time to go through this mental preparation because they are so much in a hurry to lose the weight. Unfortunately, when they eventually skip this step and lose the weight, they fall off the wagon and they cannot sustain their result. Okay? So in a short time, they are back to their former size or even bigger than they started when they attempted weight loss. Now, look at these testimonials. After taking my clients through the realize stage, they said this. This is Oluwatoyin. She says, "These past 10 days have been really interesting and indeed an eye-opener for me. I would say categorically that why I have not attained my dream body is as a result of lack of motivation, improper planning, no portion control of my meals, and lastly, inconsistency on my plan. Coach Laura, you are indeed a good woman who wants the good in others. You have shown us many things that I didn't know. I cannot thank you enough." You see how that client was able to itemize all the reasons she's not been able to achieve her. So by the time you pass through this stage, you should be able to realize all of these things. Aisha says, "There are many things that I have tried but failed to lose weight. I now realize that I failed because I am not accountable to anyone. Thank you so much, Coach, for your tireless efforts in inspiring and motivating us. I appreciate your inspiration and your sense of humor." So you have to go through that stage because it just brings a particular light on your mind and helps you to do it right. Now, moving on to the planning stage, which is the second stage of this framework. What exactly is planning? Planning is the art of settling down to strategize your permanent win, right? So whatever is going to last will take time to build and plan. And that's why this step is actually very important. There's absolutely nothing you want to achieve that will last, and you will not have to first of all plan it. Planning is as important as the result that you want to see itself, because that is what will eventually bring you the result. If you plan well, you will get good results. But if you refuse to plan well, you may have to continue endlessly searching for weight loss solutions. And I know that's not what you want. Most people do not bother about this step because they underestimate the power of sustainable weight loss. And they're so much in a hurry that they eventually land where they started. They keep cycling endlessly at the same point. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's what the Imbo man says. Now, somebody says, starting on Monday, 10 days ago, with 117.9 kg. This morning, I am weighing 113.5 kg, 4.4 kilograms down in 10 days. I sleep better. I eat less as water keeps me full. My skin looks hydrated and better. I pass waste easily. urine is clear and does not smell awful anymore. No pains in my knees anymore. In 10 days, all knee pains gone. Somebody says, I really appreciate the dedication of our coaches, especially our very own Coach Laura. Personally, I have learned a lot. I have been on different diet programs, but always have this binge eating whenever I start getting results. But it was different here. I learned the importance of balanced diet in weight loss. Every class of food is important to the body if taken correctly. It has changed the way I used to see food. I am happy to share my before, during, and after photo to encourage anyone that needs it. As you can see, there's a great physical improvement in my abdomen and all over my body. And even my skin looks brighter. Friends keep asking me what lotion I use. This is a lifestyle I'm definitely keeping. Thank you, coaches, for the opportunity to partake in the 30 days challenge. Much love. So you see what I'm teaching you right now is what I'm teaching my clients. Eat all kinds of food. It's what I'm teaching you. Now, somebody says, Coach, do you know what? I went for my monthly checkup and my doctor was so impressed that she withdrew my drugs. And she said that if I can maintain my diet, I may not need the drugs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How many of you want to enjoy that? You want your doctor to withdraw all your drugs and say, just continue what you are doing. You don't need the drugs again. That is the power of being on healthy programs. Now, the next stage is execute. This is when you now practice all you know and you expect to see the results. Without this step, the first two steps, even though they are very important, will yield absolutely no results. This step is the practical, or I call it the crux of weight loss. The techniques you adopt will determine the quality and the sustainability of your result. Most people actually know so much about weight loss, but never take a step to achieve it. The desire, but the action does not follow. This step is what will give you the dream body that you have always desired. Now, practice, they say, makes perfect. Somebody says, I have seen some changes in the clothes that I wear, and they are now getting loose. I have also seen a lot of changes health-wise too. My sleep is now normalized, unlike before the challenge, that I hardly fell asleep. I would have to rock myself to sleep like a baby. So before she started the program, 30 days before, she could not sleep. She had problems with sleeping. Now, she now sleeps easily. She says, I no longer have body pains, swelling feet and face. So all her face and her legs that used to swell, all her body pains, all of them disappeared in 30 days. I no longer feel heavy like before. In fact, this has been my very best fasting, Ramadan, so far. So when we had this program, it was during the fasting period. So if you're asking, and we started fasting today, and so is it going to work for me? Yes, it's going to work for you. People on fasting, whether Christian fasting, 100 days fasting, or Ramadan, I've told you that this is a lifestyle, so you must learn to live it, whether you're fasting or not, right? Now, so she also says that my sister will be like, this year's Ramadan for me is incomparable to the previous ones. My addiction to caffeine was effectively managed, as I no longer have withdrawal symptoms and pains. Kudos to coach. My cravings for carbohydrates and soft drinks have drastically reduced too. I want to send him on, but make I pray first. So the last step of this framework is the sustain stage. Now, this is when you now work towards making your dream body a permanent joy. In the execute stage, you have achieved it. In the sustain stage, you want to make it permanent. Now, this step ensures that you never have to chase after weight loss coach or weight loss program ever again. This step helps you to always improve on your results, your look, and your overall health. Because so many people jump into weight loss without planning how it's going to be sustainable for them, or even working to sustain it. They have very transient results, temporary results, and that frustrates them into giving up on trying to lose weight, because today they are fat, tomorrow they are thin, next tomorrow they are thin, then they are fat again. That cycle makes people to get tired of wanting to lose weight. Right now, don't start what you cannot sustain. This is Chamaka, and she says, I used to have serious body aches, but now I hardly experience them. And then she says, I am glad that I'm on this journey. So far, grateful to God for sustainability, and to you for accepting to be the data to my healthy living. Good morning, Coach. How was your night? Another person said, I have tried lots and lots of weight loss schemes, but this one looks more sustainable for me and for others that don't want to deceive themselves too about the right way to lose weight. Another person says, very right, Coach. I feel on the contrary, this lifestyle, if followed properly, should actually eliminate illness. From this short experience, I know how I feel. And then another person says, for me, the most interesting part is knowing what to do once you fall off the wagon. Now, imagine a weight loss program that teaches you that much, that even if you make mistakes, you have to correct it. Imagine that kind of weight loss program. Now, I have developed the RPES framework to help you achieve your permanently sexy dream body. And I have gone over it step by step, how you can achieve and sustain your dream body. So you might be wondering, so how do I apply this framework? There are only two ways to apply it. Number one is to do it all by yourself. And the truth is, you might actually get results. But most times I have discovered that people who try to do it all alone, there's the risk of frustration, the risk of making mistakes that are associated with trying to lose weight with no professional to guide you or help you out, where you feel stuck. And that leads to little or no result. Okay? Now, if you chose option one, this is a very good time to leave the class because I have shown you the fears that make you feel stuck in your current body, all the mistakes that you need to avoid, what you even need to correct all the mistakes. I've given you my signature framework, and everything you need to do by yourself has been given to you. So thank you for coming. If you choose to do it by yourself, then it's time to just, take a bow. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the freebie section of this webinar. Now, at the beginning of this webinar, we made a deal. I want to ask you, did I deliver my promise? Did I deliver on my promise? Can I proceed to the second part of this webinar? Did I deliver on my promise? Tell me. Did I deliver on my promise? Did I give you value? Drop in the charts. Did I deliver value? Did I deliver on my promise? Can you hear me? I'm waiting for your feedback. If not, we will not continue. Give me your feedback. Did I deliver on? Yes, you delivered. Good. That's what I wanted to see. So let's move. So I have your permission to move forward, right? Great. If you are still here, it only means one thing. You have chosen option two. And this is the moment that you have been waiting for. Let me help you. That's just option two. Allow me to help you. And that means that you'll be fast tracking and cementing your results with my signature coaching program. And I will be, in this program, I'm going to be coaching you. I will show you step by step exactly what to do. I will help you to implement it. I will hold you accountable. And I will even help you to achieve your permanent hot, sexy body. So your result is on us. Do you understand? In this program, your result is on us. But before I unveil how to do this, let's quickly do a quick exercise. I want you to quickly close your eyes and imagine for a moment. Are you there? Yes, I've seen your feedback. Please close your eyes. Close your eyes. Imagine for a moment that it is 6 a.m. and the day is beginning to brighten again. You open your eyes slightly to see your beloved husband sleeping right there beside you. You took some minutes to reminisce on last night's lovemaking. The last time he was on full steam like that was when you newly got married. And then you give him a soft but meaningful good morning kiss. You rise full of energy and vitality for the day's activities. You remember how sound your sleep was. This was something you used to struggle with that has now become so easy for you. You couldn't but say a word of thank you to God for your newly found lifestyle. Just then, you walked towards the mirror and you could not help but notice your well-trimmed body with your curves well articulated. The confidence with which you carried yourself made a statement. You look into the mirror and you see a charming woman, full of energy, joy, and life. You step into the bathroom and wrap the towel around you. I just can't believe that this day, when I will fit into this size of towel, will come. You said. You pick up your toothbrush, and as you look into the mirror, smiles of admiration widely spread across your face. You just cannot stop admiring such a beauty that you have become. Heading into the bath, you notice that you can comfortably scrub your back, a previously impossible task. You burst into songs of praise. Your joy cannot be contained. Stepping out of the bathroom, you begin to dress up while singing. You then stray your eyes to the dress hanging right there on the hanger, waiting for you to put it on. You pick it up and you stretch out the sides. Is this for me? Am I the one to put on a size 8 dress? Did this really happen to me? Several questions scroll past your head in split seconds without waiting for responses. In a flash, you remember your last hospital visit. It was your routine checkup. After the doctor had examined your results, he was so impressed that he withdrew all your drugs, commended your new lifestyle, and asked you to continue with what you did that got you this kind of good result. Again, you remember how your last play with the kids went. It was so full of fun as you chased them around and played football with them for several minutes without losing your breath. Climbing the steps no longer scares you. Even the kids, your husband, or your domestic staff, they no longer fall sick as often as they used to. So much money has been saved, you thought. Quickly transitioning from there, you remember your last visit to the tailor's place and how everyone screamed when they saw you. After taking your measurements, they couldn't help but thank God for you, and they were all asking for your secrets. See how your skin is glowing. Catherine, show us the secrets to always looking younger now. Did you change your cream? What cream do you use now? Your confidence is contagious. I am really happy for you. Oh. You self, come and show us the way now. You are so happy these days. Hmm. I used to be the smartest in this circle, oh, but Catherine has overtaken me. Who would have thought that you are this beautiful, Catherine? Several comments from all your friends ran through your head as you beamed with a wide smile that even you did not realize. You look so radiant and beautiful this morning. The voice of your heartthrob snaps you out of your many thoughts. Oh, you are awake. How was your night, my love? You quickly replied, leaning forward to receive his intended good morning kiss. You hear him ask, what is the secret of this radiant glow on my wife's face? So, and you said, I bless the day I met Coach Laura. Oh, that. I am grateful that after all the attempts, God finally sent us an angel to deliver us from the cycle of losing and gaining back weight. My wife is fully back, and the energy with which she takes me up on a march is superb. I am the most favored with this lifestyle that you have found. He said, you can say that again, my love. Coach Laura is truly God sent. You say as you both exchange a passionate kiss. Oh my God! Almost gasping for breath, you look in the direction of the clock. I am almost late for my speaking engagement, you say. As you dress up quickly, your phone keeps ringing. It's a call from your personal assistant. You could tell that she was calling to remind you of the time of the event. Tomiwa should be waiting for me in the living room already. This is our call. You said. As you dress up, you notice the lustful look on your husband as though he would have you back in bed. Don't give me that look, Jare. I will be back to you soon. You said playfully. You had better come back prepared for me, oh. You are so irresistible these days, my damn self. You both chuckle as you exit from the door. He follows you up with, I love you so much, my baby. I love you too, you say as you hurry down the stairs, not minding if he heard you. Right in the sitting room is Tomiwa, your assistant, whose admiring countenance and wide open mouth greets you as you get closer to her. Wow, this dress looks so good on you, ma. You are so beautiful, she says. I know, thank you so much. And good morning, you reply, as if she remembers something. Oh, good morning, ma. She says, I am so sorry. Your beauty made me to forget my manners. You both laugh as you try to hurry for the door, only to be held from behind in a tight hug. You are so beautiful, my darling, the voice said. Turning around to reciprocate the hug, you replied, thank you, my baby. I'm so glad to have you. All right, baby. Quickly head to the event. I will be watching your presentation and cheering you on from here. He says, I trust you. You respond. Letting go of the hug slowly, you beckon on Tomiwa to pick up the documents and tablets you had dropped on the table. You both head for the car. Ma, you're so beautiful, were the compliments that greeted you from every of your domestic staff. The driver, the security, the cook, everyone. The journey lasted for a little over 15 minutes. As you alight from the car, you were greeted with a loud cheer from the anticipating audience. The event host was right there to welcome you, and the media houses were struggling to get your attention for a brief interview. You enter the venue and make for the seat that has been reserved for you at the all women's conference. As the moderator reads your profile just before your session, the loud cheer that greets you was so deafening. With a standing ovation, you were ushered to the stage. With your shoulders high and your confidence tops, you head for the stage to speak, but you couldn't help but notice the admiration on the faces of your audience. The cheer continued until you managed to calm the chair a few minutes later. After speaking for about an hour and a half, you call for questions, and everyone wants to know the secret of your beauty and transformation. The event ends, and one media house after the other, you grant them interviews. You head home to the eagerly waiting arms of your husband. It was a home that you have gotten for yourselves in the Bahamas for your vacation. Open your eyes. And how did that feel? Tell me in the chats, how did that feel? I'm already seeing comments. Good. Great. 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 Now, what you just felt is actually very possible for you. If only you would do what those who have the results are doing. And it's actually not far-fetched. I offer you my help with implementing this, my RPS framework that I have taught you for the past few hours. And of course, a lot more that are yet remaining for me to teach you. See, there's a lot more that we can achieve, but the time would not permit. Not even if we stay here for 3 whole days. But if you work with me for just 30 days, I promise to transform your mindset so that you never feel pressured by what is happening around you or even give in to self-pressure. With my help, you are assured that you will get your desired result. A sexier, slimmer, healthier, brighter, more confident, smarter dream body by the end of 30 days. Not only will your mindset drastically improve, your relationship with food will receive a boost. Your self-confidence will shoot up to the sky. You will love your body again. Your marriage, if you are married, will feel the positive impact. Your weight will drop by at least 7 kilograms and your waistline will drop by at least 3 inches. You will see yourself transform into the queen. And if you're a man, you will see yourself transform into the king that you truly are, with all your curves and body shape well articulated. You will know how to keep your results for life so that your chase after weight loss programs and weight loss coaches can finally end. Just like you have seen in this testimony that I've shown you. And of course, a lot more that time will not permit me to show you. Your physical, your mental, your emotional, and even social health will drastically improve. I guarantee that you would absolutely love what you see. And you don't really have to do much. Just accept my help, follow my instructions for only 30 days, and I promise you that my instructions are not going to break your back. No, they're not even going to break your bank account. You won't have to give up on the food you love. You don't have to register in the gym if you don't want to. You don't need to buy or keep buying drugs and teas. You don't even need to save up for surgery. You don't need all of that. But the question is, would you take my help? Will you allow me to help you like I have helped over 5,000 women, men, and children from more than 30 countries of the world? Or will you prefer to keep struggling to figure it out on your own when you can easily leverage my years of experience and research? Will you allow me to tenderly, lovingly, yet firmly lead you to the land of reality of your dream body, where you can dwell for the rest of your life and never again have to worry about running after weight loss coaches? Will you allow me? Will you? If you said yes, then this is the moment you're waiting for. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know where your fire emojis are and they're not too busy, give them to me in the chat. Give them to me in the chat. Give me your fire emojis. Give me those powerful fire emojis in the chat. Give me those powerful fire emojis in the chat. I present to you the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint Program. So what is this program all about? The Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint Program is an online coaching program. So for wherever you are in the world, it does not matter. It's online coaching program that is designed to help anyone who is tired of running after weight coaches get their permanently sexy bodies without having to go under the knife, go through the rigor of the gym, expenses, and even the health hazards of swallowing pills and slimming teas, or even having to eat boring and unbalanced meals for and it only lasts for just 30 days. In this program, I will help you realize what exactly is responsible for your weight acquisition, why you should even bother about weight loss, what you have been doing wrong, what you should do right, how your body helps you lose weight permanently without you sweating it out, popular weight loss techniques that would damage your health so that you can avoid them, you can run. I will help you to plan your weight journey so that it is pleasurable for you. I will show you easy, healthy, and effective and sustainable ways to lose weight permanently without breaking your bone at the gym or even eating what you don't like or swallowing boring and dangerous pills and teas. I will show you how to get permanently flat abs that you will be so proud of. I will help you identify which of the techniques suit you best as a person. I will handhold you to practice these things for the period of 30 good days so that you are assured of maximum result. I will hold you accountable together with my team of coaches. I will show you hacks and tricks that will ensure that you are slaying in your dream body without having to ever again bother about weight gain. What does the program contain? This is module one of the program. It contains your mindset and your weight loss. That's what I taught in the module one of the program. Module two of the program is where I now teach you how to achieve your dream body. Module three is centered on flat belly. I title it Your Flat Belly is Possible. Module four is now where you now personalize the weight journey and now pick out the one that will work best for you as a unique person. So we can have 100 people in the same program and each one of them will be doing different things, personalizing their weight journey to themselves separately because each of them are unique. This is the module that helps you to personalize your own weight loss journey so that you have your personal journey to yourself. And then module 5 is where I now teach you how to sustain your weight loss for life. I title this lose weight and keep it off. That's module 5. And then of course you get post-module affirmations. After every module, you get affirmations that will help with resetting your mindset. And of course, the bonuses you're getting with this program include a 30-day meal and activity plan, right? You are also, okay, now, about the meal and activity plan, this is what people have to say. Somebody says, quite rewarding. I feel a lot lighter. I am enjoying the meal plan the most. This is the best looking meal plan for weight loss that I've ever seen. Thanks so much. That's another person that said that too. Somebody says, I am so happy when I went through the meal plan because there's little to spend. Most of the food items are the ones that we already use in our kitchen. So there's no need to break the bank account. Do you see that? These are the things my clients are saying. So look at how my clients are eating. Oh. Would you like to eat like this and still lose weight? See rice, see potato, see popcorn, see yam, rice and beans, swallow, shawarma, wraps. These are the things they're eating. All this food, I picked it from the program and I put them on this. I picked all this food from the program. This is noodles, right? We are not part of that program that will tell you don't eat noodles. This is noodles. My clients are eating noodles. Um, this is bread. Yeah, you can eat bread. This is beans, rice, swallow, and so on and so forth. So do you like this kind of eating? Would you like to eat like this and still lose weight? So that's what you're going to get in my meal plan. If you're expecting me to tell you nothing and water, it's not my meal plan. You will eat for the jam in my meal plan. You will eat rice, you will eat beans, you will eat everything, plantain, everything. Okay, so prepare your mind if you're joining this program. You're going to eat your normal food. Right? You're also going to get 30-day support, accountability, and group coaching. Now, see what my clients are saying about my life coaching calls and accountability. Somebody says, listening to your onboarding call at her first session totally changed my mindset about weight control and weight other allied issues. I will be the first to recommend you now. The person sending me this testimonial is a doctor. The wife is also a doctor. The wife signed up for the program, and both of them were listening to me as I was teaching on a life coaching call like this during the program. And both of them said it's really, even though both of them are medical doctors, practicing medical doctors, it has changed the way they think about weight control. Right? Somebody says, I just like the accountability and the result that I'm seeing. Another person says, beautiful morning to a wonderful, courageous, intelligent, smart, amazing coach. The list is endless. The way you split these things is really superb. Value packed. Every page, time, details is worth it. I love what I got. You are good at what you do. Keep being you as you impact more lives. Love you. Now, another thing you get on this program is a bonus gift of one of my books. I told you I'm an author, right? So this is one of my books, that 9 ways to lose weight fast. You're going to get this book as part of your bonuses. You're going to get zero stress flat belly as part of your bonuses on this program. You will also be getting weight monitoring template on this program as one of your bonuses. Now, at the end of the program, you'll be able to know which weight loss techniques you should never engage in and why. You'll be able to tweak your body metabolism to give you your dream sexy body. You'll be able to eat what you love and still lose all the weight. You'll be able to do away with weight loss techniques that stress you and your pocket without giving you any kind of significant results. You will be able to know how to permanently keep fit, so you never have to bother about weight gain again. You would enjoy significant improvement in your overall health. You will enjoy significant increase in your confidence level. You will develop a very deep sense of love for your body and so much more. You would also be getting general health improvements. This is Angela from Ghana. Angela lost 17 kilograms of weight and 16 inches of belly fat. So she says other improvements: skin keeps glowing, urine as clear as water. I don't crave for junk food like I used to any longer. I no longer have headaches like before. My menstrual flow is no more painful. I eat healthy and healthier meals is now part of me because, and all of that. Whew, this is the new me, and I am loving me, and my children and friends are loving the new me. Thank you so much, Coach. Especially our mama of the house, Coach Laura, and so on and so forth. Please read it from your screen. Uh, then this testimonial in the middle is from Hawa. Hawa joined the program, and at the time she joined the program, she was already billed for endometriosis surgery. So when she came, she was like, she has this health problem, and they said she should lose weight. She needs to lose weight and all of that. But she's built for surgery, and I told her, don't go for the surgery rate. Let's work on your weight for some time, and then give me the feedback. Guess what? In 7 days, 7 days of being on the program, she came back and she said, I do MRI, and they are asking me what I did differently. Me, I was shocked though. So I replied, are you kidding me? In just 7 days? This is amazing. Somebody that was already built for endometriosis surgery, in 7 days, says she has gone back to do another MRI. And they're asking her what she did differently. And then she says, I felt like crying, and I hope I can forgive myself for not taking my health seriously. That's before she joined us. She says the adhesions and the lesions don't they dissolve on its own, as if na juju. The MRI has shown that all the adhesions and lesions that they saw before in the endometriosis, they are gone in 7 days, just 7 days. She says, I'm so thankful to God that our paths crossed. Another person says, I am extremely good, beautiful, strong, and healthy. To mention but a few: no more back pain, urine is clear and not smelling, blood pressure is now stable, I have a clearer skin, no more acne, I have a better and strong discipline about what enters my mouth. I have lost 2.5 kilograms even when I am on hormonal contraceptives. I have learned a great and tasty recipe on how to cook different kind of healthy meals like that. So let's move. Of course, you also get sustainable results. Somebody says, I shared your contact with another friend and colleague. I told her about my weight loss and she was floored. She haven't seen me in 6 months and she couldn't believe it. I have also hit my 20 kilograms mark. I fell off the wagon for about 2 weeks when I traveled, but I jumped back on immediately I returned. Thank you again, Coach. I told you it's a program that empowers you to get back up even if you make mistakes. That is the kind of program I'm talking about. Olabisi says, from 66 kg to 62 kg, I maintain 62 kg. I don't want to go lower than this. And so I replied, I said, oh, good. That means you achieved your weight goal during the challenge and have kept the weight off for about 1 year and 7 months. Is that right? She says, yes, Coach. And that was at the time I spoke with her. Now it's almost 2 years of keeping up. Even more than, it's now more than, because this was last year that we were having this conversation. So now she's been able to keep up her weight for more than 2 years. Okay. Now you will get a healthy skin. This is and I said, see how fine I was. Everyone was like, and then what is happening now? My skin glow is exceptional. Thanks, Coach. Another person says, this is Becky. Becky lost 17 kg in 30 days. And she says, I feel so healthy with healthier looking skin. Now, okay, no, we are not taking our guests because of time. So the value of what you are getting, the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint course, it is in itself is valued at $250. And if you are converting that to naira, that's about 375,000 naira. The meal and activity plan that I also going to get as a bonus on the program is bought at $40. That's about 60,000 naira. The group coaching, accountability, and support is bought at $200. That's about 300,000. You're getting 39 ways to lose weight fast that we are currently selling at 6,000 naira. So that's about $4. Zero stress flat belly is also selling at 6,000 naira. That's about $4. Weight progress monitoring template is selling at $2. That's about 3,000 naira. So the total value of everything you're getting in the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint program is valued at $500, and that's about 750,000 naira. Now let's go over it again. The cost alone, $250. 30-day meal and activity plan, $40. Life coaching, maximum support, and accountability for the entire period of program is $200. 39 ways to lose weight fast, $4. Zero stress belly, $4. Templates for monitoring your weight progress, $2. Do the calculation, you will see that you're getting a total value of $500. And if you think that is all you're going to get, think again, because I have special bonuses for fast action takers. The first bonus I'm going to give for fast action takers is that if you are one of the first 5 to take me up on this offer tonight, you're going to get a free one-on-one consultation with me. Now, if you want to speak with me on a one-on-one like this, you have to pay $100 to speak with me for 30 minutes. Now, I'm going to give you that time as one of the first 5 to make the commitment tonight. In this consultation call, what you're going to get is practical and tailored solutions to your health and wellness journey. Practical solutions tailored to your health and wellness journey. I'm also going to give the first 5 my latest ebook, the one we launched in January, which is Fat Burner Recipes Volume 1, How to Use Herbs and Spices for Fast Weight Loss. This book is currently selling for 15,000 naira, that's $10, but I'm going to give it to you. Now, see what my clients are saying about the book. I've been drinking cinnamon lemon tea 3 times a day. The miracle is that my BP that was always at 157/104, or a little higher than that, is now 135/101. Just drinking the tea for 3 days now. Only 3 days, see the massive improvements in the blood pressure. Thanks so much for the class. I pray by the end of the week I get to 120/90. I'm so happy cinnamon is doing miracles for me. So another person said, good afternoon, I tried cinnamon on pepper banana mix. It was amazing. Come and see me licking bowl. Now, the recipes I shared just goes to tell you that they are very tasty recipes and they have the capacity to fix your health and your weight if you follow the recipes that I shared in this book. So I'm going to give it to only the first 5 to take me up on this offer. Again, I have this book, My Dream Body Affirmations, that we're currently selling at 7,500. That's $5. You're going to get it. Only the first 5 will be getting My Dream Body Affirmations. Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint Program worksheets will be given to only the first 5 too to take me up on this offer tonight. That's valued at $5, 7,500 naira. Now, healthy meals classes too. I'm going to be teaching you how to make different healthy meals classes. And then in one of the healthy meals classes that we had, we taught how to make Greek yogurt. And then one of those people sent it to us and so on. Somebody says this challenge is becoming more and more interesting as it's bringing out my cooking talent. I'm feeling like one chef. So the value of these healthy meals classes is valued at $40. That's about 60,000 naira. So how much is this 30-day SWB program? I'm seeing a lot of people asking how much. I know what is in your mind. So let me tell you how much it is. But before I tell you, listen to what our champions. Now, as soon as you register for this program, you translate from being a Dream Body Army, you become a Dream Body Champion. That's your name. You become a Dream Body Champion. So listen to what our champions have to say. Somebody says, at first, I was not happy about the price because I felt it was too high. But the full commitment of our coaches, their level of responsibility and availability, no partial treatment. They were so disciplined to the extent of sending some of us to prison for as little as one omission. Their level of patience and tolerance was on another level. Above all, we learned so many things as bonuses, ranging from yogurt making, different healthy foods, and friendship. I can go on and on, but let me stop there. I am 98% satisfied. What kind of value do you give somebody who was not happy at the point of paying because she felt the money was too much? Now, after the program in 30 days, she's saying that I'm 90% satisfied. I'm happy with my result. Now, that person says, Coach, I am really glad that I found you. I am telling you, thanks for what you do. Even the money we paid self, no reach what we are getting. And then another person says, Coach. Now, this person that sent me this person I'm about to read, sent it in 3 days of joining the program. She says, Coach, this program already passed 60K now. Now, correct lectures you they give. Oh, I am grateful for the gift of joining your group. So, again, this is what you get. a total value of $500. That's about 750,000 naira. For first action takers, you are getting a free one-on-one consultation with me, $100. My latest book, Fast Banana Recipes, Volume 1, How to Use Herbs and Spices for Fast Weight Loss, that's $10. My Dream Body Affirmations, you're getting that. A Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint Worksheet, you're getting it. Healthy Recipe Classes. So the total bonus for fast action takers only is about $180 extra on top of the $500 that every other person is going to get. So if you're a fast action taker, you get a general value of $500. You also get an extra bonus of $180. That's a total value of $680. And if you convert that to Naira, that's about 1,120,000 Naira. And that is only for fast action takers only. You're not paying anything close to this. And that's why it's always very good to be in a webinar like this, because you will get special offers that you will not get anywhere else, right? If you were to invest in a life transforming program, now I'm going to ask you a question. If you are to invest in a life transforming program like this, that has the ability to permanently transform your body and your health and make all your weight related problems to disappear, how much would be a fair investment for you to invest? How much would be fair for me? How much do you think is fair for me to call right now with all of this that you have seen? Tell me in the chat. How much is fair for you to pay for this kind of transformation right now? Permanent transformation. How much? Tell me in the chat. 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 Now, if you tell me it is worth $1,500, honestly, it is still very, very cheap. Because I know some influencers, and you can Google this. I know some influencers who charge between $15,000 and $25,000 for the same thing, and they don't even guarantee results. Many of them might even cost you a lot of side effects that you have to manage for the rest of your life. But for today alone, and for everyone that's going to get access to this offer right now in this webinar, you are going to get it for a one-time price of, should I tell you? $100 only. That's the price, right? That's the price. $100 only, that's about 150,000 naira. But for you who is listening to me right now, I'm cutting off 50% from this. So you get a discount of 50%. So you're paying $50 only. That's 75,000 naira. And this is valid for just 48 hours. Valid for just 48 hours. Offer. How do you feel now after the price? How do you feel now after the price? Now I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking that the cost is high, even though you know that it is actually worth it. Don't let me even assume. Is it worth it? Considering all that you're getting, tell me in the chat. Is it worth $100? Even if I say pay the whole $100, is it worth it? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. Is it worth it? Is it worth $100? Everything you're getting, is it worth $100? Tell me. But here's the thing. I know exactly how you feel. And I know what it feels like when you have opportunity in front of you and everything in front of you is screaming, everything inside you is screaming, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. But there's something else in you that is saying, I can't have it because I don't have enough money. So I'm going to do something special for a set of people here tonight. I want to give you a lifeline that no one gave me when I started my weight loss journey. And nobody else will give it to you on a normal day. I want to reward just a few persons here. Please, let me make this clear and clear. This new offer I am about to make, this new price I want to mention, is only for the first 5 to pay right now. The moment I get 5, it's done. Everyone else will pay the 50% discount that I gave earlier, which is $50, right? And even that $50 is only valid for 48 hours. Is that clear? Now, only the first 5, I am giving you a fast action takers bonus and discount of, instead of $100, instead of $50, just pay $35, and that's 50,000 naira only. Have I tried? Tell me thank you. This is only valid for the first 5. I have said it's only the first 5. Once I get 5, others will have to pay the regular 50% discount that I gave. Yes. And Salome, if you are part of the first five, you are not even paying 75,000. You are paying 50,000 if you are part of the first five. So you can quickly save 25,000 and use that for, you know, shawarma. Use that to take care of yourself. So yes, only the first five. Now let me show you how to register. Quickly do this. Okay, let me clip it in the chat. Let me clip it in the chat, or make it as a banner to register. So it's scrolling now. If you're using the link, maybe you're not in Nigeria, you're paying in other currencies. If you're using the link, just type https bit.ly /bit.ly dbl swb into your whatever. And if you want to pay using the let me drop this in the comments. Let me drop this in the comments so that you will see it in the comments. You can quickly copy. Uh, so I want to. Let me see if I can pin it. So I've just pinned the direct transfer option. Everybody should be able to see it now. So quickly do that. Once you have done that, come back and tell me that, come back and drop I am in, because I need to count five. Once I count five, the rest are paying 75,000. Do you get it? Once you're able to do that, say I am in. Come back and tell me I am in or I've registered, so that we'll be able to celebrate you, welcome you to the SWB program, that's the Sustainable Weight Loss Grouping program, and also we'll be able to know when we have complete five. So if you're fast enough, you will get the entire blueprint, all the bonuses free of charge. So this is the account details. Dream Body Balora Limited, 122703896 Zenith Bank. Quickly do that transfer now. Now, in case you're wondering if this is going to work for you, let me show you something. Meet Philomena. Philomena is a retired senior lecturer and currently an online relationship counselor. When she was asked how she came across DBL, she says, I came across DBL on Facebook, just like you. Just like you. Olajide, if you are part of the first five, you are getting it at 50K. 50K. If you are part of the first five, you are getting it at 50K. The account number is there on the screen, and then I've also pinned it in the chat. Or another way you can quickly get the account number, if you are in contact with us on WhatsApp, like you spoke with us on WhatsApp before you came here on YouTube, then go to my WhatsApp and drop that the words account details. Ask for account details in my chat. You will get a response immediately. Just drop it. Please write it in full. Write account details in full. Send it to my WhatsApp. You will get the account details in full so that you can quickly pick it up from there, copy it, and do the transfer. Do you understand? So if you're part of the first five, you're getting it as 50K. After the first five, you are getting it at 75K for 48 hours. So by this time on Monday, 75K going will be off the table, and everybody else will have to pay the normal 150K. Does that make any sense? Do you understand? So that's by way of answering you. Okay, so she said she met us. She came across Dream Body by Laura on Facebook. And then when she was asked, how were you before your involvement with Dream Body by Laura? She said, before my involvement with DBL, I had participated in some other weight loss programs. And sincerely, my experiences have been roller coaster in nature. Consistency was lacking because accountability officials were not monitoring participants the way DBL officials do. And 14 days after, she says that I went to the hospital with one of my children and grandchild for their routine checkups. I then asked the medical personnel to please weigh me. And oh my God, she says, Grandma, you are weighing 120.5. You have to work out though. I said, what? She said 120.5. I said, seriously? She said, yes. So it turns out that and this is somebody that was 123 kg when she joined. So in 14 days, she had lost how many kilograms? She had lost 2.5 kilograms in 14 days. And she had lost 3 inches of waistline in 14 days. A grandma. Now, And then she says the experience has been very eventful. I've been on some weight loss programs, but those ones were really cumbersome. I am happy with this one. My urine color and smell is clear and less smelly. Energy level is good. Craving or hunger level is reduced. Quality of sleep is better. From 4 to 5 hours, now I sleep between 4 to 7 hours. My weight moved from 123 kg to 120.5 kg. And my belly reduced from 55 to 52. My skin is clearer and shiny. People's comments is that I am looking happier. My confidence level is very good. My relationship with food, I have a better control over what I want to eat and what I should not eat for my own sake. Looser dresses, surprisingly, a few tight clothes now formally, a few tight clothes formally now fit. Reduced pain, knee pain has reduced. Blood pressure is good, blood sugar is good. My health is good, mental health is good. I can think more clearly. I am glad I went to get my weight check again at the hospital. Thank you. That's 14 days after. Now, 30 days after, 30 days after, she says, practice they say makes perfect. The past 37 days wellness journey that I participated in has been an eventful one. With Coach Laura and her team at hand, especially the accountability coaches and our accountability partners, because we were paired. Yes, you are getting an accountability partner on the program. The healthy living lifestyle was very engaging. Everyone was very focused on the reason we joined the wellness program. However, one thing is clear, I feel lighter and better. I don't have mood swings anymore. Neither am I unnecessarily irritable. My waistline has reduced from 55 to 51. Some of my clothes that were very tight before can now fit. My skin glows. Some of the edge marks have disappeared and they are still fading out. My tummy size has reduced. I can confidently caution myself when I feel like I'm veering off track. Thank you, Coach Laura, for the guidance and for ever being patient and correcting with love. Um, she says, being involved with DBL has taught me a lot. I now know the importance of. Let's leave that one. You can read it on your screen, anyways. Hey, Ariyo Temitope is in. Welcome, 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 welcome to the LWB program. Yes, one slot gone. One slot gone. We'll keep checking for the number of slots that is left. Let's hopefully you're able to meet up with the first 5. So, how are you now? When she was asked, okay, she says, what do you love about the journey? The wellness journey has taught me self-discipline. I know how to plate my food properly now. I also have absolute control over whatever I decide to eat and how to eat it correctly. I'm also seeing results gradually. When she was asked, would you recommend DBL to the people listening? I mean, to you listening to me right now. She says, yes, of course. As a matter of fact, I have already introduced 3 to 4 people by giving them the link, and I hope they will soon reach out to Coach Laura. So, if it works for a retired grandmother, tell me, a retired grandmother that her metabolism has been grossly slowed down by age and other factors, so is it now you that it will not work for? Is it now you that it will not work for? So what are you waiting for? Time is running out. Go ahead and make the quick transfer of just 50,000 naira right now to the account details on your screen. And that is only if you want to be a part of the Lucky 5 to get this special discount and all the $180 bonus that I said I'm going to give to the first 5. So the first 5 are getting special discounts and they're getting all the $180 bonus, no cap. They're getting it. So the account details is right there on the screen. I have pinned it to the chat. It's also scrolling. It's also scrolling on your screen. So anywhere, pick it, or you can go to my WhatsApp inbox and ask for account details. Write it in full. Account details in my WhatsApp inbox. You will get it, and then you can quickly do the transfer. Once you are in, come back and say, I am in. Let's celebrate you. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? So let me quickly answer. If you have questions at this point, this is the time you can ask me all your questions. I will answer your questions. Please drop all your questions for me in the chat. Drop your questions for me in the chat. Drop your questions for me in the chat. If you're asking how can I pay, how you can pay has been shared. In what currency can I pay? You can pay in almost any currency. If you want to pay in any currency apart from Naira, even if you want to pay in Naira, you can use the link. The link will help you to, pay in any currency. Is the SWB program for women only? No. Men have joined. Teenagers have joined. We have children who have joined. And they've all been able to get their transformation. So can I do this course or program at my pace? Well, the program is a 30-day program. So you are expected to, practice within 30 days framework, when we can now help you to implement what you have learned and hold you accountable to give you results in the 30 days, right? So if you want to learn at your pace, there's the course that you can learn at your pace, but we're also going to be having life coaching calls that you show up for, learn what is expected of you in 30 days, and then for 30 days we help you to practice. Okay, I hope Bernard has gotten the prize. Victoria too has gotten the prize. Good. So when and where do the coaching calls hold? We have our coaching calls on Zoom, on Telegram, and we also have WhatsApp accountability group. Can you guarantee results? Yes or no? I can guarantee results if you put into practice everything we teach you, right? And that is, if you practice everything we teach you, you will get results. No cap. You will get results, right? So, yes, that is the only time we can guarantee your results. And if you don't get the result, we will refund your money back 100%. Okay? So we guarantee that you will get results. How much time I need to give this program to get results? Judging by the testimonials that I've shared with you, people have been getting results the very next day they join the program. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 2 weeks. But when we actually check officially, is after 2 weeks. 14 days after, we check for results. Right? So give it 2 weeks, you would see your results coming live. Can I pay in installments? Yes. You can pay in a maximum of 3 installments. But you would only join the SWB that will start after your payment is complete. Do you understand? Another batch of SWB is starting next Friday. Okay? A batch of SWB is starting next Friday. If you are paying in installments, it means you cannot join this one. You'll be joining the other batches. So for those who want to pay in installments, you can pay in a maximum of 3 installments. But if you want to lock down the 50K price, you have to make the first installment now, so that you are part of the 5 that we are counting as people who are the first action takers. Okay, so even if you are paying in installments, you will still be a part of the first 5 action takers. What if I want an exclusive and private coaching? Yes, we have that option. You get access to everything everybody is getting access to on the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint program, plus some extra perks on my private one-on-one coaching, right? You can talk to me about that, and then I'll send you the list of everything you get on a one-on-one coaching. So we have, for those who don't do well in groups, who want special monitoring, who want exclusivity, who are public figure and you don't want to be in the public space, you just like your privacy, we have the option of doing exclusive and private coaching. And like I said, if you join and commit to the process and you don't get any of those results, I will refund you your money 100% with apologies, no delay, nothing. So at this point, I believe that you should already know if this is for you or it is not for you. So go ahead and make the transfer. It's just 50K to this our company account. And see, the biggest mistake you can make is to say, I don't have the money for it, so it's not for me. The right way to go about it is to say yes. Even if you don't currently have the resources, say yes. The forces of the universe will bring the resources to you. It has happened to me many times. When I want to sign up for programs and I don't, and it is higher than my budget, I just say, I'm going to sign up for this. And then I start working towards it. And guess what? In no time, before the program starts, I raise the money and I pay. So just say yes, even if you don't currently have the money. It's as simple as that. That's how it works. And don't forget that the moment we end this webinar, 5 people would have been complete. And for the next 48 hours, you would be paying 75,000 naira if you cannot pay now. If you cannot pay now, you can still pay 75,000 for the next 48 hours. Between now and Monday, 10 p.m., you'll be allowed to pay 75,000 if you cannot pay now. So after that, the price will go back to original $100. That's 150,000. The only person I can give this 50K offer is you. And of course, I also get not the extra bonuses. It's you that is going to get it right now and right here. You are the only one that will get 50K. So look at it again. This is the list of what you're going to get. The cost, 30-day meal and activity plan, life coaching, maximum support, accountability for the entire period. You're getting 39 ways to lose weight fast, my book. You're getting 7 5 beds in my book. You're getting a template to monitor your weight progress all the total body of what you're getting is $500. And if you happen to be one of the first five, you're also going to be getting an additional one-on-one consultation with me. My latest book, you will get Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint Worksheet, Healthy Meals Recipe Classes, My Dream Body Affirmations. You're getting all of these things for just 50K. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Right? So this is how to make your payment. Go ahead and secure your slot now. I am seeing, I'm going to, for those who have paid, we are going to confirm your payment very shortly. We are confirming your payment very shortly. So just give us a little more time. We will confirm your payment shortly. So just send it there. Now, my gift. I told you have to wait till the end and wait attentively. This is my gift. Now, this is the link to get the 5-day meal plan that I promised you. And you can only get it within the next 24 hours. After 24 hours, you have to pay for it. So the link is right here. Copy it and paste it on your browser and get it. Let me see if I can fetch you the link. So yes, that's the link. If you have questions now, this is the time for you to ask your questions. I'll stay here for 5 more minutes before we call it a day. I'll stay here for 5 more minutes. Get your meal plan now. Get your meal plan now. I'm staying here and I'm taking your questions. I'm taking your questions now. If you have any questions, please ask. I'm trying to see if I can help you fetch the link to download the meal plan. But keep asking your questions. If you have questions, go ahead and ask me. Go ahead and ask me. I'm listening to your questions. Go ahead and ask your questions. I'm here. Ask your questions. So I'm trying to help you copy out the link to download your meal plan. Yeah, that's the link. So that's the link to download your meal plan. So go ahead and download it now. Once you download, let me know that you have downloaded it. Okay, thank you. Feedback, questions, drop them in the chat. I'm listening. This is our contact if you need to reach us. Let me show you. Me some years back, just to refresh your memory. Mm-hmm. Me on the keto diet, just to refresh your memory. Me now, from this to this, massive, massive, massive transformation, and this can happen for you. Well, here we have a lot of testimonials. A lot of testimonials. Somebody says my tummy has really gone down, a clearer skin. The last test I did on cholesterol has greatly reduced. Better sleep, other than tiredness. Somebody says yes, my back and knee pain has drastically reduced. Before I used to wake up with body pains, but now I feel very active and refreshed in the morning. This can be your story. This can be your story. Somebody says no challenge, ma. I'm enjoying every bit of it. Somebody says, yeah, I've started, ma. I'm enjoying it. I feel good each day. And I breastfeed well because I lactate. So in case you're a breastfeeding mother, this is this is your assurance. Another person here says, I'm just laughing. I told her that I was in your position before, but it's not about eating once a day. Like me now, I can eat what I like. Well, that's one of my clients telling me conversation between her friend and herself. Somebody says, yes, I'm weighing 105 now. I guess I'm already used to the lifestyle and I'm loving it. This is Rosemary. And then this person moved from 126 kg to 105. That's 21 kilograms lost. All right. And she's saying she loves lifestyle. So this can happen for you too. Results from different people like you, real results from real people like you. You see, weight loss will never take your favorite meals. This. Somebody says, thank you so much, ma. I don't even know I can eat everything and also reduce weight. You are too much. Hmm. Somebody says, noted, coach. So true, though. I feel lighter and sleep better too. My family now wants to eat what I eat and how I eat. It's great, really. It's great, really. And I will work on sustaining this, okay? Um, 5.3 kg down, 4 inches of waistline down in just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks of. This is interesting. And so on and so forth. And so on and so forth. 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 Okay. This person says, I can't keep this assignment to myself. I just want to encourage and motivate someone to move ahead. This is just 12 days that I joined the program. I didn't know I can eat everything and also slim down. I was like, let me watch this drama to the end. That's when she joined. She joined to say she wanted to watch the drama we are doing inside the program. And then she said, I started 11 days ago with 107 kg. Today I'm weighing 104 kg, dropping inches both waist, hips, and shoulder. 3 kg down out. She says 3 kg has gone out in 11 days. It's amazing. I sleep well. I eat less. Water keeps me full. My skin is firming. I talked about your skin firming earlier. No much pain anymore, mostly around my waist, and so on and so forth. Somebody says, my skin just a glow, they go. People now ask me what cream I use. Clara Union. Eating all I want to, but in moderation, and so on and so forth. Somebody says, people will just be asking, when did I get pregnant? At second trimester, going to third. My stature never changed. So many testimonials, so many testimonials. So many testimonials like that. So, are you in now? The link is not opening. For the meal plan, it is. Just copy it. Copy it and go and paste. Or is it the mail to register for the SWB program or the mail for meal plan that is not opening? Copy it and paste in your browser. It will open. It will open. It should open. We checked it before coming live. It should open. It should open. Okay, so if there are no questions, thank you very much for coming to my pet. Is it pet talk? I'll be TED talk. Yes, I will see you in the Sustainable Weight Loss Grouping Program. We are starting in a few days' time. I hope to see you. I hope to, help you achieve that permanently sexy dream body. I can't wait to celebrate your transformation with you. Okay, Nandi Godwin has paid 50K now. Welcome, Godwin. Welcome. We celebrate you. Welcome, 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 welcome to the life of permanent freedom. Permanent freedom from fat and all fat related issues. Welcome, welcome. We celebrate you. Welcome on board. We can't wait to celebrate your transformation. Who else is taking the slot? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? We have just a few minutes and we are off. All right. Thank you guys. My name remains Yetunde Laura. Keep sending your evidence of payments to WhatsApp and we will confirm your payments. Once we have five, we are going to stop taking 50K and everybody starts paying 75K, like I said. And after 48 hours, we revert back to the normal price, which is 150K. Do you understand that? Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you in the Sustainable Wealth Blueprint program. Ciao. Love you.